Welcome to Mid Wales for the Phil Price Memorial Woodpecker Stages Rally. I'm Paul Woodford, you're watching Special Stage Live, and we will be bringing you live coverage from two of today's stages, Stages 2 and Stages 6. 8 stages in total, today 43.32 stage miles, the total competitive mileage, and we'll be bringing you the story of both the Pro Tyre BTRDA Rally Series and the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship. We're also mixing ranks with the Fuchs Lubricants British Historic Rally Championship. And as always here on Special Stage, we will have some action from all of the crews across both stages as far as we can. Everything allowing, the weather playing kind so far, we will have action from all of the crews on both stages. That's the plan anyway. So stage 2 underway as we speak. We've got Phil Bramwell in the stage about halfway through this 5.89 mile blast. The first stage, the Brit Part stage we've just had. This one 7-way, 6.15 miles. Sorry, that's where Phil Bramwell is, halfway through the second one. We've got cars coming through a regroup in two directions from stage 1 and stage 2, which makes things interesting for us. And it's going to be action-packed later. We're going to have action on the stages for you and reaction at the stage end from all of our crews. So the first stage underway, as well as now the second stage gone live. We're expecting our first crews into a regroup here, so we'll have a bit more time than usual to interview them as they come through the regroup, which means I don't get in trouble for holding anybody up, which is a real change in my world anyway. We also have a couple of one-make series here coming to their poignant parts of the season. The Mini Rally Challenge and the TCS Celtic Micro Challenge. The championship fights in both of those, I'll give you a bit of an update on shortly. Daryl Denning will be through in his Volvo as well. Looking forward to seeing him through stage 2. You're going to get all of the action with Phil Bramwell about halfway through the stage, and then we'll be live here at the stage end, of course. Welcome to the Phil Price Memorial Woodpecker Stages Rally. It is round 4 of both the Pro Tyre BTRDA Rally Series and the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship. 2 more rounds to go in each. The Track Rod and the Cambrian in that order for the BTRDA. The Cambrian and the Wydene in November, rounding things off in the Welsh Championship. As things stand, Elliot Payne, Patrick Walsh come here, leading the championship points in the Hooch. Just 9 points behind in his Rally 2 Fiesta. Hell of a charge from him since starting this season and announcing his return to the stages in style. Finally looking. Coming here third in the points. And so far, I'm in a very good position going into the final. Pat Naylor in the Evo, leading the pack of Evos here, comes here 4th in the championship. And it's Lewis Hooper, Daniel Hyans, who's had a surprisingly good season. Never quite sure how many events he'll fit in with running the ATM team cars on various events. But he is 6th in the BTRDA championship points at the moment. Daniel Sigurdsson in 7th place in the points at the moment, coming into this 4th round. Missed the last one, the Icelandic pair. Asta Sigurdardóttir alongside. David Henderson will be ruining that result from the Nicky Grist and looking to better it and get back on terms here as far as the Silver Star in the Historic Cup is concerned. Comes here at the moment 10th in the points in the BTRDA. Dylan Fowler-Bishop in the Micra currently leads the way in the Bronze Star. Ed James in the Kit Car Micra 2nd. Reigning champions Nigel and Kaz Jenkins in 3rd in their hard charging Nova. 3 very different cars, 3 very different crews, all fighting for that Bronze Star Championship, which is getting back to its best. Let's hope the changes to the seeding and running order don't affect things too greatly there. We'll be watching with bated breath. In the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship, James Giddings has had one heck of a season so far. Leads away at the moment from Liam Clark and Jeff Phelps. David Tomlin, Dan Mennell not far behind on the overall points. This could be a decisive weekend for the Historics as well. Baz Jordan could be making history in that Galant VR4 if he takes the overall title in a 4-wheel drive car. The changes to the regs allowing those Group A cars. Told you Group A was coming back, didn't I? And then in the Mini Rally Challenge, the asphalt points already sewn up. Charlie Mathewson, who you'll see through, crowned tarmac champion already this season. He's also leading the overall Mini Rally Challenge points at the moment as well. Oliver Waggett, Jack Birch not far behind. Got a few first-timers here. David Burden counts as the first-timer in the brand new Spark Mini. He's back after crashing the infamous, shall we say, Green Tiger. Now in the blue Spark Mini, looking out for him shortly. You'll also see Catherine Bell in the grey Mini. First time for her as well. First time out in a rally car. They both chose a Mini. Simon Austin as well. Same for him. Andrew Downward, James Coots, local boys out for the first time in this round after this time last year. After James became a dad, so we'll be keen to congratulate him on that. Good. As I mentioned, we're mixing ranks with the Historics. Could be a decisive weekend for the Historics. Matt Cotton?
It could be. I think it probably will. Actually, all Baz Jordan has to do is finish this weekend in the Galant, which will be a bit of a momentous occasion, having a 4-wheel drive being a British Historic Rally champion. So that will be very interesting, but he has got to finish.
Bit of a milestone period for Group A. I said it was coming back. The 4-wheel drives obviously were coming at some point.
Yeah, a new category points scoring system this year. So it's a mix between the category 3s, which is like the Escorts, and the Cat 4s, which is the Mitsubishis. It's just the way it's worked, but absolutely, bring it on.
You can't change nature, and that's the way nature is going in rallying. Matt Cotton, who you can hear from on the British Historic Rally Championship feed. We're all going to be live here at the end of stage 1 and 2. It's going to get pretty busy. I'm going to wander down and speak to some of the cars in the regroup, and for once I'm not looking at the marshals to see if I'm in trouble for holding anybody up. How good's that? Chris, how was that? I'm hearing it was slippy.
Yeah, it's good stage though. Yeah, went well. It's my daughter in the co-driving seat, first time on notes with her, so yeah, it's going really well.
Fantastic. And happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit more stressful than I was expecting, a bit more fast-paced, but yeah, it's good.
Like it. Bit more fast pace. Sounds like Mark is going well. Catherine, first time out in the car. First time out in a rally car. And I saw this was testing at Cadwell Park with me a couple of weeks ago, although I was behind it and it was being driven ever so fast. How have you been driving it today?
Well, yeah, fast, but taking it easy. First one, don't want to do anything too rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go out, enjoy it and get a finish.
The Mini Rally Challenge is, the whole point of it is to make rallying more accessible. You guys are doing half the stages today, and that's how it works. You're going to do the morning stages. Yeah. Just tell us about your journey to here. Why did you pick a Mini, Catherine, for your first ever rally?
I have no clue. It was just an easy option into getting into rallying, and then once a minute, and then can work up from there. And Spark's a good team behind me, so yeah.
Another Spark Mini on the stages. So you're in the R50 at the moment, the normally aspirated 1.6. You've obviously got some way to go there in the Mini Rally Challenge into an R53 if you want to go in that direction as well. What were the stages like?
They were rough, but like not too rough, were they?
Oh, yeah, they were fast in there.
Yeah, fast.
Flown in there.
But yeah.
She drove well though. She was on it.
Nice. First stage ever done in a rally car for Catherine Bell in that brand new, very smart looking Spark Developments Mini. The teams that are running cars here in the Mini Rally Challenge have really, well, I say they've upped their game. Their game was up from the start, preparation-wise. Some very smart-looking machines on the stages. I've got to say, stage 2 was obviously a bit wetter looking at the state of the car, because I did see these cars through. Is that true, Henry? It was a bit wetter in stage 2?
Yeah, it was slippery in there, but it's fast enough. Fast enough.
It's there's a long way to go for the overall cruise, of course, doing the whole rally, but the Mini Rally Challenge, you've really got to get on it from the start, which is a real baptism of fire for Catherine, doing her first ever rally and having to be on it, because she's only got 4 stages compared to the overall rally's 8 stages today. Tell me about that. That looked good.
Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, not bad for a first try. It's my very first rally today, so the butterflies were kicking in a little bit. Now I've had some time in the car. It's so much fun. Oh, I love it.
Well, the rally car hire team car's out. So you and Catherine have both picked Minis as your first rally cars to come out and do events in. You've picked a pretty formidable rally as well.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, I know. Can't put it into words, really. It's just so surreal.
Well, lucky for you, there's a 10-minute regroup, so you have to find plenty of words by the time I'm done. So, Simon Austin with Dave Vardy alongside, car 113 also doing his first rally. Sam's notioning to me there's another car in. I know we've got a 10-minute regroup though, so I don't want to peak too soon, Sam. I just want to have a little word. As we've got a bit of time down here, we're just awaiting our first prototype BTRDA and Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship cruise in, and that is where our focus will be today. But the Mini Rally Challenge is running ahead of the field, so it's a good chance to just give you a flavour of what this One Make Championship is all about. I'm just going to jump in and speak to Jamie McBain, who looking like a proud father, a slightly nervous one as well. 3 cars out today. You guys have not done much in the woods so far. You've been building up to that, and here we are, 3 cars out on the Woodpecker.
Yeah, no, the plan is obviously we want new people into rallying and stuff. So yeah, we've got Catherine. You know, I managed to get her up to stage 1, see her pass through, and to be fair, you wouldn't think it was the first rally. She's doing really well. Car's in one piece, so that's another bonus. But no, it's good. The minis are good, and they're all passing through nice and clean. So yeah.
Proud father moment for Jamie, who built these cars, some of these cars here in the Mini Rally Challenge. And with the 10-minute regroup, it was a bit of a chance to wander down and actually speak to some of the crews, which the teams don't always get, and we'll see that later on as well with the particularly the leading crews fighting for championships here this weekend. You'll see a lot of teams heading to the regroup just to get a bit of a word with their crews. I'm gonna Peter, tell me about that. How did it go? You said it was slippery first time through. You looked happy though when I saw you.
Yeah, and then James called out a caution and we slipped off, didn't we?
Well, he called the caution, so it's not his fault.
No, it's not his fault.
If you hadn't called the caution, you'd gone in the ditch, that would have been your fault, James. Always call the caution. But no damage to the car, is there?
No, it's okay.
I've done more damage to my Spark Mini parking up for the TV camera location, pulled my mud flap off than these guys have done, but I suppose you probably expect that of me. Boy, you said it was slippery the first stage. What was the second one like?
Well, the first one we had an off, and how we didn't go down into the ditch, I'll never know. But we held it, stalled it, reversed out, and carried on. Second stage, yeah, was it a bit more slippy? I think it was about the same, but it's so flowing. It's just amazing, Paul. You know, you just flick this, 3s and 2s, just flicking the car through the stage. Fantastic stages.
And these cars go so well as well. I've not driven one on gravel. Just explain that to me.
Yeah, I mean, this car is now working properly. We've got the brakes working, it doesn't lock up under brakes now, and it's absolutely brilliant. And the tail just wags like amazing.
You're doing everything right, because it was Andrew's side of the car that you put off into the ditch.
He was nearly buried in the ditch. I mean, we were like, and I just reversed it out, thankfully. But yeah, I think it was a co-driver's error.
It would explain the look of relief and the funny smell from that side of the car when I came over after stage. Not his fault. Paul is not taking responsibility for that off. Kind of wonderful. This is very unusual, having a regroup and actually being able to go all the way down the order and not have to rush through our conversations. Yeah, you guys are going to have to. We'll let them move up a little bit, because I know the marshals are keen to keep the regroup well ordered, and then we'll have a word with Ben, who's in this red R50 Mini. They've got enough room for 10 cars in the regroup, and we can only go as far as that anyway because of our connection to the studio van. But I'm going to wander further down, and I just want to get a feel for what's happening here in the regroup as well, so I know for later, because it's going to get a bit frantic when we start getting the Pro Tyre, BTRDA and Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship crews through, as well as the other championships competing here today. So the marshals are going to want the cars to move down nice and promptly so they can keep the gaps and the space available at the back of the regroup. 10 cars waiting 10 minutes in the regroup here before heading out into the third stage of the day. Maisenant, the third stage. Quite short, sharp stages, yet iconic gravel here on the Woodpecker, which of course moved locations last year to Mid Wales from its Ludlow base traditionally. Very successfully, you'd have to say, despite some ruffled brow, shall we say, the year before when that was announced, but gone well here, based around the Haffron area. Sat having dinner last night. You may have seen my post on social media, just outside a lovely, quaint little spot in Mid Wales and in Rhaeadr, and the Works Dacia rally raid car came trundling past on the back of a ProDrive rig. I nearly fell off my seat. So ProDrive are actually testing their Dakar rally cars. They had the Defenders there yesterday, and the rally raid Dacia, what's it called, a Sand Blaster or something? That's being tested in Sweetlam, just over the hill today. So we're never going to be sure whether we're listening to rally cars or Dakar rally raid cars, are we? Those of us here listening to that. Catherine's first taste of a rally regroup, and just a bit nervous there. The marshals doing their job and stopping her before she sets off too soon from the regroup. And that's the thing, even coming back to it myself on single venues recently, you forget how strict the timings are and how disciplined you have to be, and how much you have to listen as well. Simon Austin gets ready then to head out to Maisenant. Pretty iconic piece of rally stage. And there he is doing his very first rally on gravel on these stages made famous by drivers that roll off the tip of your tongue. Pretty exciting stuff. And I hope you caught that earlier when we were talking to Simon and the other drivers, that they do half the event. So you got half the costs in theory. Doing the mini rally challenge, which makes it so accessible, and was a fantastic concept, and is being delivered so well by the organising team, I have to say. Very fond of the work that they're doing and how well that they're all doing it. I'll let these guys move up in the queue, and then Sam, we will dive a little further back and get some more reaction. No times yet. btrdarallyresults.co.uk is where you need to be. I am starting to get some times through now, so let's have a look. Dominic Hodge, Brian Cammack, who currently lead the TCS Celtic Micro Challenge in that little 1 litre yellow micro. Former BTRDA Rally first champion. I've got their first time on the board of 6:45 through there. Looking out for some interesting cars on the entry today, not least the ex-Bob Gibbons Mark II Cortina GT. David Wood and Reese Brooks. Right, let's wander further down. Ben, how did that go?
Well, other than nearly going off, it was pretty good.
Nearly going off is better than the alternative.
Yeah, well, the wing mirror took a bit of damage, but that's it. So I think that's a good result for the moment we had.
It's still attached, but you got it on the co-driver's side, which is the main thing.
It's not my side, so yeah, it went all right. We'll try and go a little bit quicker for the next two, and just see how it goes.
Build it as you go. So 2 more stages for the Mini Rally Challenge competitors. 1 or 2 of them doing the full rally, and they'll fall just slightly out of order. As a result, I'm going to go around that side of the car first because congratulations on becoming a dad, James.
Uncle James.
Uncle James.
Is it dad? Oh, I got that wrong then, didn't I? That was in Julia's notes. I'm going to check that later, make sure that Julia's notes got that right. Okay, Uncle James. I mean, that's all sorts of strange things going on there. So how was that?
Yeah, it's nice. Very slippy in there, to be honest. But yeah,
First time back in the car since the Woodpecker last year, yeah?
No, we've done the Sweet Lamb time trial just as a bit of a shakedown, and yeah, we had a nice rhythm through there, so we're quite happy, to be fair. Yeah, so we've had a lot of gearbox problems, so we've spent the last 2 months trying to rebuild that, so touch wood, it's going all right. So
that's one thing with the sleepless nights with the baby. You can go into the garage once things get too much.
Yeah, exactly. That's the main thing.
Wake me up at 3 a.m, please. I need to go and do the gearbox.
Yeah, great alarm clock.
Congratulations, and apologies if that was my error reading Julia's notes. I will be checking later.
It's on the phone. Yeah.
Was it her error or mine?
Your error.
Was it?
Yeah.
She always says that. I will be double checking, Julia. Rob, it was slippery through there. You said you could have done with a bit of extra grip.
Yeah, we set off all right in that stage. It was a little bit grippier. We were getting a bit of pace, then it got really slippy again, so we backed it off a little bit. So just finding our feet and working out what to do.
It's experience for you, knowing where to back off, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. We nearly ended up in a ditch once or twice, so we'll keep building steady.
I have a 10-minute regroup here, which is nice because I asked a few of the questions that I can't normally do, and the marshals are giving me the dead-eye stare. You're coming at the Mini Rally Challenge, both of you, you yourself and Charlotte, from a very different angle because it's an accessible way into the sport, but you're almost stepping down a category into what is a pretty competitive series and bringing some experience with us. That's one way of doing it.
Yeah, it's nice to get out a little bit more with a more expensive car. It's always difficult to do loads of events, so you know it's not quite so expensive to run. So get a few more events in, gravel for the first time. So yeah, just building.
Old habits die hard. Charlotte's checking her watch like I've got a time limit. But it's great fun, and you're surrounded by, again, lots of experience and lots of newcomers as well, which is quite fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, and it's a really good atmosphere in the paddock, in the service park, and yeah, really enjoying it.
I've got to say, the car, I said this to Rob earlier, the car's looking more and more like the Citroen every time he comes out. A few more stickers on every time we see it, but it's looking good. Right, I'm going to walk further back. I can't go too much further back in the regroup, but we've got plenty of time to chat to our competitors. Well, there were some very nervous looks at the Team Spark van earlier when they were watching you come through that first stage. But first stage out of the way, Jamie seemed pretty happy with things. How are you feeling in here?
I'm very happy as well. Feeling's good, plenty of grip, so enjoying myself.
So you did a better job on the Green Tiger than I managed to do. Yeah. This is the new car. We saw it launch a couple of weeks ago. How's it going on the gravel?
It's doing well so far. I'm really pleased with it. Really enjoying it. So hopefully, touch wood.
We're looking forward to seeing how you do because I'm going to come. I'll let you move up, and then I'm going to come around and just chat to Stephen because Stephen's got a bit of experience inside these minis, and he gave me a bit of an insight into David's driving. And Stephen was saying how fast David is and how natural he is. It's pretty exciting in here.
Yeah, it's good. It's going well. He's building up pace, but building up confidence, and yeah, it's going really well.
Have you got a leaderboard for the minis? Because I am struggling on my results here.
To be fair, and I think Tom will be flying, but other than that, I don't know.
Thinks Tom will be flying, but building up speed, building up experience with the new car there. David Burden, Stephen Moises. Dave, you happy enough?
So far so good. Yeah, no, it's going okay. We kept it on the road, so that's always a good start.
Slippery through there?
It was. The second stage was more slipping than the first. Yep. So, but yeah, so far so good. I think we're about fourth at the minute, but
did this car start as a rallycross car, or is that a sister car?
A sister car. We've got the sister car looks identical, but no, this is a rally car. So no, the two are separate.
Nice and competitive here then in the Mini Rally Challenge today.
It is very much so. So I think we're running fourth at the minute. I think Carl behind us in first, so we've got a bit of work to do to pull away from him. So yeah, all to play for.
I've got some work to do on my getting my head around the results service then, haven't I? Because I could not find any results when I last looked, but that was before we started talking. BTRDA rallyresults.co.uk is where you need to be for the times coming through. Let's have a look. Let's go with results to a stage, shall we? Not very good radio, this, is it? But look out, by the way, for Richard Goff later in the Rothmans Escort, who we had that chat to. Oh, he won't be in the Rothmans car, will he, today? We had that chat to in our Rally Stories feature yesterday. If you haven't seen that, do check it out, because it's such a brilliant man and has done so much in the sport. Two-time Welsh champion, both in two-wheel drive and in four-wheel drive as well, and drives that ex-Works Championship, World Championship winning Rothmans Escort. Probably has the record for the longest ever serving Works car in private hands as well, or Works car full stop, I might add. Right. Just going to go with it because my results are not bringing up the mini results, and it's tricky. Kyle, leading the minis, I hear.
Yes, apparently so.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot to do though.
Did you expect that? Were you just feeling it as you went?
Last two stages, no. First one were too cautious, and second one that was just in ditches.
Well, that's ominous for the rest of the competitors then, isn't it?
So, no, it's a nice result, that. I'm happy with it.
Two more to go, which, you know, not as long as the overall rally competitors, but still a long way for you.
Yeah, definitely. Let's get to the end. And
There we go. Carl Wilson leading. Sorry, no. Yeah, leading the Mini Rally Challenge at the moment. Julia admitting it was her mistake on the notes. Excellent. That's. I think that's like 7-1 to Julia. Got one back. Jacob, what? Before we get started, what's all this on? That's your checklist.
Oh, this is my checklist. The only one I didn't tick off was fuel and tyre pressures, but they have been done.
I love that. Can you see that on the camera? A true clubman competitor. I do like that. It's very good. So, went well in there?
It's all right. A bit tentative, to be honest. So I need to pick it up a bit.
I'm going to let you move up and I'll carry this conversation on. Because I know they want to be keeping the regroup moving and we don't want to be holding anybody up because they've only got a limited amount of space to hold the 10 cars for 10 minutes in the regroup. If you're just tuning in, by the way, welcome to the Phil Price Memorial Woodpecker Stages Rally. This is coverage of the Pro Tyre BTRDA and Pirelli Welsh Rally Championships. We're also covering everyone else on the entry, including the Mini Rally Challenge, who are coming through at the head of the field. And we're also going to be covering the historics as they come through as well. But the focus today will be the BTRDA and Welsh Championships. Jacob, so all going well?
It's going all right. We're a bit off the pace, but that's just me. So getting back into it, and we'll push for the next two and see where we end up.
Some experience alongside you, although she's more used to the power from the other end of the car.
She is. Yeah, this pushes from the front, and her dad's car pushes from the back. But anyway, it's all good.
You enjoying it, Grace? There we go. They've got to go. We'll let them go. I'm getting my first looks on the marshals despite having 10 minutes to talk to the crews. I'll wait for Tom and Sue Hind to move up in the third of the Spark Minis. The Spark guys moving on now to the next service point. We've got 30 seconds, Tom. What can we do with that?
Yes, that's what I need to make up, 30 seconds, I reckon, because, the schoolboy error again, we forgot the intercom battery. So we're pretty having to drive blind, so I've been down, got a spare one off of Jacob, so hopefully it works the next two stages and we can go a bit faster. But I don't know how the times are, but I expect to be off the pace.
Well, you've got two more, so effectively half your rally today to make that back up.
Well, hopefully I haven't got too much to make up. Hopefully.
There you go.
Thank you.
Tom and Sue Hind. Problem with the intercom earlier. But back on it now. And we'll make some time up in those last two. How was that?
Terrible. Yeah. Just
what are you struggling with in there?
Struggling. I'm a newcomer. First in the car, first in the forest. Nearly in the ditch. But we're here.
I love that. I didn't have you down on my first rally contingents, but that's good. We've got a number of first-timers here. Iconic stages doing for your first time.
Yeah, it's good.
I can feel the stress. Yeah, it's good, he says. Florence Butler, Paul Stringer. Just pulling into the time control now. Jordan, how was that?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, good first stage. Bit slippy, to be honest with you, but we kept it. We had a couple of moments there, but we were trying our best to come out firing a little bit more than we have in the previous rallies to give ourselves a better chance.
Surrounded by minis here as well at this end of the field.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. I think I played it quite nice. First car on the road after the mini challenges, so it's worked in my favour not having done too many rallies. But I'm looking forward to seeing you in Pete Widdop's Wildcat in a couple of weeks at Dayton.
Yes.
So we're comp boys that have come over to do a bit of this to keep our hand in.
Well, if you want to pop over to Sweetland, ProDrive have got their Works Dacia Dakar car over there testing today.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'll pop in for a little bit. I've got enough fuel.
Yeah, I will see you at Dayton in a couple of weeks driving the Bowler Wildcat of Pete Widdop's, the Per-Track team, and Jordan, as he said, moving over to rallying, just trying a bit of rallying from his Comp Safari experience. And as I mentioned earlier, not too far, just over the hill effectively, the Dakar Works car is being tested. I'm just testing you, Mr. Stringer. Stringer looked terrified then. What's he going to say? How did that go, Florence?
Well, he couldn't add 3 minutes onto the finish time. No, it was good. It was. I think they could be a bit rougher this afternoon, but it's good. They're good stages.
Are you doing whole rally?
I am. Yes, I need to just try and get as many miles as I can in this year. So, yes, doing the full rally, and hopefully it won't be too rough this afternoon.
Good.
Yeah.
And apart from that, are you enjoying it, Florence? Because you're one of the competitors who joined us as a new competitor in the challenge, and Dad's obviously one of the men with his name above the door. You got another one alongside you, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my dad's not doing this one because to let me do it, and so we're both out on track rod and Cambrian, hopefully. So.
And you're mixing hats, obviously, as doing the social media and then out here on the stages.
Yes. Well, I'm trying to do a bit more social media at the moment, so. Try and take a bit off Julia. So
it's working, it's looking good, and there are plenty of minis here. Another bumper entry for the Mini Rally Challenge. We will wander down. I will get you I'll get you an update on times very shortly, but at the moment, time's not coming through fast enough for me to give you an update as I speak to the drivers. We've got 10 minutes, haven't we? Kurt, how was that?
Oh, it's slippy in there, I'll be honest with you. We're running medium tyres. I think we may just go with softs, but we need all the softs we've got for the RAC in November, so yeah.
I love the flat cap.
Yeah.
There's a vibe in here. What did you shout at me when I was stood over there earlier?
Oh, we've got rear seats if you wanted to lift.
He's just road rally spec. Look at that.
Yeah, but no, it's nice. We've never done a Welsh stage, so we thought we'd come down, do a bit of recce for the RAC, and give the car a shake down for the RAC. See how we get on, and yeah, it's slippy in there.
I mean, I can tell you what, I've never done a Welsh stage, and you do Hafren as your first stages.
Yeah. That seems to be the way forward for us. Yeah, we've only been to Yorkshire, that's it, isn't it? Rallied in Yorkshire, and that's it. But no, it's fun. But yeah, it's just obviously got back in my mind. RAC's in November, so let's just steady on.
Well, Sam seems quite happy with things in there as well, and the car looks fantastic. Look at that, proper Peugeot Talbot Sport. Colour scheme on that 1.6 Group N spec Peugeot. Nice to see the rear seats just bent around the cage, just like I used to remember as a kid, stood there on the RAC looking inside the Group N cars. I'm gonna risk walking back a little further in the queue, but I can't go any further than this one. So we'll speak to Kevin, and then we'll wait for Darryl to move up in the Volvo. How was that?
Slippy, but yeah, better than stage one. Okay. Much better than stage one.
What happened in stage one?
We lost the place in the notes. Right, okay. So we were.
No, it's always we. That's an important one.
Oh, it's we. Definitely we. Yeah. So a lot of swearing, but
that's okay.
You know, we got.
That's one of those things, and you only do it one way. You maybe don't only do it once, but you try to only do it once.
Absolutely. Yeah. Too right.
Are you enjoying it?
That was much better. Yeah. Yeah. It's a while since I've driven on gravel, so yeah, trying to get back in the swing of things.
Glasses are steamed up. I can see you've been working hard. I'm going to wander further down the front and try and give you an update on some of the results coming through. We are getting results through stage one thick and fast now. I just saw Simon Goodwin, Matthew Edwards in the Works liveried Triumph TR7, that will be. a sight to behold through here, wasn't it? And look at Daryl Denning in that lovely Volvo, just waiting in the regroup there, just nestled in between a Mini Rally Challenge car and the Peugeot 205 behind him. That Volvo 244, rebuilt after an incident. Managed to put the car on its roof and has rebuilt it since then, and just sharing some stories actually before the rally was Daryl. 2 years ago, when the rally was based in Ludlow, Julia Perry was co-driving for Daryl. It was the last event which his friend Aidan serviced for them before they lost him in October. Daryl misses Aidan a lot. He was posting last night. And there's a picture on social media of him in his element underneath the car. It's a nice tribute to someone. And when you're in rallying, friends are more than friends. Daryl, lovely tribute to Aidan last night. I was just reading it out on air. 2 years ago.
2 years ago, he was under the car and helping, and I'm going to get emotional. Sorry, I can't really speak about him. He's a lovely, lovely fellow, great sense of humour, Irish, full of the crake. Lovely. You know, the crap. Yeah, it was really, really good. Yeah, so I really miss him. Think about him a lot.
Well, here you are, paying tribute in the forest, which he would have loved.
Yeah. Every stage is for Aidan, yeah.
How's the Volvo gone?
Okay, yeah, we had a couple of... Still getting used to the gearbox. Yeah, but other than that, I was hoping actually we were going to get a little matching pair for our dinghy. So where's the other one? We need one every rally so I can put them online. One's no good.
I thought it might be sellotaped to the dashboard.
No, home, pride of place.
Nice.
My little grandson, Jude, who's aged 2 and a bit, he's adopted it.
Nice.
This Dazza, I'm called Dazza by Jude. Dazza's rally car.
So how was stages 1 and 2?
Slippy, very unpredictable, grip some places, not others, but very enjoyable.
I suppose you're hanging on to the weight with a car like this as well, aren't you? So you're just trying to get it stopped.
Just sort of carries away with it, yeah. New co-driver, Steve Wellman, doing really well. Notes are bang on, so yeah, enjoying it.
Guys, continue to enjoy it, and we're enjoying seeing that Volvo, hopefully, with Phil's shot from halfway through this second stage of the day. You'll have got a good view of that Volvo, and it is a heavy car to be slinging around in these stages, especially when it's slippery. We're in the 7-way stage here, 7-way 1. It's a 6.15 mile blast through this part of Hafren. We're going to be in this stage as well for stage 6. Same setup, camera in the stage end camera for reaction from our crew, so you guys at home can watch what's happening in the stage while we chat to our competitors. And again, we'll have the regroup at the end of the stage this afternoon as well, which just slows things down a little bit for us somewhat, which is nice. Matthew Mills, Scott Matthews in the Peugeot XS here. Just have a quick word with them. Matthew, happy enough for those two?
Yeah, it's slippy in there. So, and it's my first time through the forest, so just learning. So it's good fun.
What are you learning, crucially?
How the car is reacting, actually. As soon as you do get offline, how much more sliding there is. But just in general, just getting used to the car, just to the gears, everything about it. It's a new experience. So
a lovely bit of variety before and after you as well. Volvo 244 and Honda Civic behind you is a beauty of rallying, especially at this end of the leaderboard, isn't it? Because you're all in different cars. I love that.
Yeah, and they're all really good fun as well. They're all having a good laugh. Like the lads behind, they had an issue just before us on that stage. So that's why they're one behind at the moment. They weren't able to take their time. But it's really good to see that they're still running. So that's yeah.
Well, Scott's going through the notes, ready for the next stage, or was he just ringing bits on that stage? I'm not sure. Talking of the lads behind, Mark Lane, James Fleming, look, I've got a possible problem with the Honda. We can probably just about stretch the microphone here from the studio van. problem or just a check over?
No, a problem, yeah. We had to baby through the stage. We've got an electrical fault of some description. So, yeah, just trying to figure out what it is.
Okay, well, fair play for having a word with me, because it's nothing worse when you're trying to fix something and have a look what the problem is and someone shoving a microphone in your face. I'm well aware, but plenty of time, unusually on an event, to actually have a look at it. But an electrical problem is one of those frustrating things that you will struggle to find unless it's something really obvious, like an earth wire that's come disconnected or something like that. So I mean, to give you an idea, come back to that in a minute. Paul, the car looks the part. How's it going in there?
Well, gearbox is rebuilt. It's holding up all right. Yeah. We did fettle on the diff, and it actually appears to be handling an awful lot better. So God knows what was wrong with it beforehand. But yeah, good to be back on gravel. Good to be back in Wales. So yeah, enjoying it. It's been a bit scrappy the first 2 stages. Yep. It's weird because it's dry and grippy in places, and you'll come around the corner and it's just a bog. So yeah, it's fun and games though. Keep you on your toes.
Yeah, I mean, the first 2 were slippery. Everyone was reporting that, so you kind of expect you have to pick your way through those 2, but you can get on it now.
Yeah, well, we'll have a go in the next.
The car's all right.
Oh, car's fine. So yeah, it's just me that's clowning around, and Vera's fixed her eyes now, so that's all right.
Vera's fixed her eyes. There's obviously a story there.
Operations between the Argyll and now. It's good. Yes. Cataracts and glaucoma and stents and lens replacement.
Fantastic. And here you are with those tiny little notes in there. Fair play, Vera. Good luck, guys. The regroup area just briefly, because well, we bring you the reaction from the crews. As you can see, Paul's gonna have to get out of the way for the first of our Pro Tyre BTRDA competitors. Paul Clayton, Vera Johnson in the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship 205, and also competing in the British Historic Rally Championship as well, aren't they? I saw the Avenger that's just come into the regroup there last night in traffic when we were coming down. Drew Struthers and Ian Thorburn just on the motorway on the M6. It just looked awesome on the back of the trailer in traffic there. Not a good day at the office, but a little bit longer. The joys indeed, a little bit longer to try and sort that out than they would normally have. They're going to try and bump start that car by the look of it. There we go. So it could be a starting issue, a battery issue, as opposed to anything else, possibly alternator, but car's running now. Don't stall it. Giles, first of our BTRDA competitors on the road. How was that?
Yeah, it was bloody good fun, real good fun. Yeah, it's a bit slippy in places. Come around the corner, there's a nice big puddle, and you're sliding about. But the rest
2 a bit wetter than 1.
Yeah, a little bit more greasy under the trees as well. But all in all, it's good fun.
You can see that on our camera location with Phil Bramwell just a little bit further back. But Drew, one of the BHRC competitors. I passed you in traffic on the M6 yesterday, and the car looked ace sat in traffic. That was a lot of traffic though, wasn't it?
Oh, it was crazy. It really was terrible getting here. Long time.
I was coming down from Penrith, but it sounds like you were coming down from further than me.
Yeah, we were, well, mid Central Belt. Central Belt, yeah. Oh, no, he's...
Just over 8 hours.
Yeah.
He's all good for the first 2?
That was really good, that stage, yep. Enjoyed that. Slippy, but fast as well. Yep. Nice, good. I'm enjoying this. We went and fired at the noon, and that was us, and that was bad, but this was great.
Nice. Slippy but fun. If you're a rally driver, you should expect slippy and you should embrace it. That's what I say. I'm just going to let the queue move up a little bit before I speak to Phil Hall. Natalie Rutten in the Works Replicas Skoda Favorit. Talked about Group A coming back, and Dominic Hodge, the Celtic Micro Challenge Championship leader, just behind. We talked about Group A coming back, but when we, I was on Natalie's side there, but she looked terrified. Well, I could do, but she looked terrified, so We'll give her a bit of warning next time. We were just talking about Group A coming back. It's not all about VR4 Galants, is it?
No. So this is a slightly smaller one, but it did win a World Championship back in the day, F2. Not this exact car, it's a replica. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. 1300cc, Group A. I'm learning it a lot. It's been 10 years since I've driven properly. I've done a lot of time co-driving instead. Great to have Natalie with us. She's a second ever gravel rally, and we're just building the RAF sort of talent co-driving program. It's great. Thanks very much, Paul.
So I will speak to you later. You've got a bit of warning though, so you don't look so terrified when I walk up to the window. But fair play, Phil, because I saw this car when it was first built at Donington Park, and it is immaculately built. Works replica. Imagine trying to find the bits for that, and now he's using it in the forest. Got a lot of respect for that. Here we go then, championship leader coming into this round. How does that sound?
Bloody fantastic, really. I mean, what are results? Yeah. How are we doing? I mean, you've got the time. Good? Okay, that'll do.
I haven't got the times up, so you're here, and it's slippery.
It is slippery. It really is slippery. Bits fantastic, and the other bit is thinking, ooh, yes, a little bit extra. But no, good. Enjoying it. Good event. Nice interview.
We need a few more micros in the TCS Celtic Micro Challenge, don't we? Supported by Humphrey Sport, but it'll come.
It'll come, yeah. I think there's an underlying challenge, not only just with TCS, but with all of it. If you are a 19-year-old living at home, stacking shelves at Tesco's, without being disrespectful to anybody, how the heck they can afford to run into something like this is beyond me. You've got to be wealthy. This event, 2.5 grand all up. Entry fee, 900 quid. Lot of money.
Yeah.
Lot of money. I don't know where we go. While I can...
The BTRDA have an answer to that for next season. Watch this space.
Good. I'll be in it. Well, if I can. If I'm allowed to. Can you talk to the boss, please?
I can't say any more than that because Mike Broad told me yesterday and said, don't tell anyone what we've got planned, but there is a plan to just help people onto that ladder, so do watch this space. But the BTRDA has always been about that, and Dominic actually won the Rally First category back in the day, which was the first foray in I suppose, in modern rally into that budget level of competition, and from there has gone on to drive the micro. Kit Car is now leading this championship, won that Rally First championship, so words of experience, but you know, there are ways in. Jeremy, it looked good out there. I saw a quick glimpse of it on the camera.
It was all right on the second stage. First one, I wasn't even awake. It's very slippery and just took me a while to get back into it, but yeah, fine. Otherwise, that was a nice stage.
Eyes on the Welsh Championship points this weekend, or just getting through?
Just getting through, really. I've only done 3 events this year, so what with all the beginning of the year being missed, so it's just doing it and just having a bit of fun and look forward to next year.
There we go. So Jeremy Wells, not eyes on the points, but certainly will be featuring in them in that Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship today. I'm going to endeavour to get these times working. I'm on the non-desktop version of the app, so I'm going to switch to that and hopefully Will, going a little better.
Yes, result. Well, we're getting there. She's going well.
Let's not jinx it 2 stages in.
No, I haven't got any wood to touch. Yeah, but yeah, no, it's going well. Loving it. Great to see the 205s in front of us. 3 out. Yes. Peugeot's doing a bit. Yeah.
Both team cars making it through the first 2, which are slippery and tricky.
Yeah, no, they are, but it's good. It's great stages. Love them.
There we go. Second of the Armitage cars. You saw the first with Giles a little 205 as well in the 306. Happy to get this far. I'm going to speak to David Wood in a minute, who's in the ex-Bob Gibbons Mark II Cortina GT. First ever car that I had a go in was my dad's Cortina GT. Hell of a thing. I love them. That's a 1600 GT, that one. Ours was a 1500, the pre-Crossflow. Cosworth developed, if you want to get really nerdy, which was fun. So I've got a real thing for Mark II Cortinas, and particularly that one because it's so well built. And David, he's always shouting things from the window. David's switching from various cars, including a 4-wheel drive Mitsubishi, into that Mark II as a bit of testing for the Roger Albert Clark. It is a Roger Albert Clark year, and you have a new car underneath you, David.
Morning, Paul. Yes, we have. 3 weeks we've had it. I did 100 miles on the road and into first stage today. Brilliant. Enjoying it.
It is a beautiful built car as well.
Have you looked at the results?
I was just pulling up the results.
Well, you're rubbish, aren't you?
Well, you're getting used to the car, so don't you be worrying too much about that.
We're getting used to the car. I don't care where we finish, as long as we finish.
Yep.
It's a learning day today, and it's new co-driver.
Yep.
So far we've done 2 down, 6 to go, and we're enjoying it, and it's what it's about.
Good luck. That car has graced these stages before, and it'll grace them again. A bit of a test in the Alpha Concrete Mark II Cortina, ready for the Roger Robert Clark, one of a number of competitors. I suppose my problem is I'm not getting stage times quick enough from stage 2 here, probably because of the regroup. But we'll keep an eye on that. I'll get by the end. When we get to the end of it, a quick point from the co-driver. He was not having a chat then, was he?
Yeah, he could have. Oh, I see. He didn't mind you, did he? Sorry.
How was that?
That was fun. Yeah, it's nice. Real good stages. So I'm a little rusty. It's the first one of the year for me. So just warming up into it. But nice stages.
Not a new car, is it? We've seen it before, haven't we?
Not here. We've done the Caledonian in it last year. So that's the first time I've taken it out in anger. And it went well there. So
in snow there.
I know. Well, we're getting ready for the Roger Albert, but we're taking the Datsun 240Z for that one. So it'll be a different thing altogether. Yeah. So it's up to me to get a bit better behind the wheel before we put that thing on the track, because it's going to be pretty quick.
Nice. Well, there you go. If that doesn't make you smile on a Saturday morning, I don't know what will. A 240Z joining us at the RAC. I'll tell you what, if we go for end of stage 1 results, we should get a few more. Sorry. Getting in the way of the marshals down here in the regroup now. Here we go, Gareth. 2 down.
I'm good,
Happy
thanks.
enough?
Yeah, we're having a good day so far.
Tell me about those 2. Second one slipperier than the first?
Yeah, it's a bit slippy. It was a bit. Under the trees is slippy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the plan for today?
Well, get back to service is the main thing now. And make sure everything's okay, and we'll give it some stick this afternoon then.
There we go. So just getting through the morning, just get used to things on the stage. Nice opening quarter lights on the front of that Mark II. Big fan of that. Bit of a period touch to go with the sliders. Andrew, you look ready for action.
Yes, good fun. Really slippery, good fun.
Fully warmed up now.
Fully warmed up, as you do.
Yep. So what's the plan for today?
Finish.
There we go.
To just get to the end.
I can go with that. I can go with that. The preparation in the door, I'm not going to mention it, but just have a look at the preparation inside there. Rallying is life. Never get too far from the things that you need in a rally car. Paul, happy enough with those 2?
Yeah, very good actually. Yeah, really nice. Loved the first one. Second one, very good. But first was my favourite so far. But yeah, great. Really good.
Second one back on gravel after the Argyle. Can we see you on asphalt again before the end of the season?
Weren't we gravel last time?
Yeah, Nicky Grist, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. There's no more tarmac for us now, no. No, we got Wydene and then Grisdale.
Yep.
So, yeah. We got all the tarmac stuff ready, but not going to do it, so. Bit of rain this afternoon?
I think so.
Be interesting then, won't it?
It will. There we go. First mention of rain. I've not mentioned it on purpose. Don't want to upset them unnecessarily, but first of the incidents we've got. Yeah, problem there for one of the minis, isn't it? John Day, Emma Cooper in the R53, putting the car on its roof through that first stage. You can just see the damage there, both to the roof and to that rear wheel. 28 years since you were in the car together.
I know, and aren't I rusty?
And that's not the only story he's given me, so watch out.
No, it's been good, but yeah, very rusty.
It's been a rough year for you, hasn't it? And you've managed to get back out and get your fitness back up, and here you are in a car with Wendy again.
Absolutely, what could be better, I thought.
I think that's a fantastic way to spend a Saturday.
Absolutely.
How are those first two gone?
Yeah, good actually. Yeah, we had one moment in the last stage where we were nearly in a ditch, but yeah, apart from that, we were okay really. So just getting back in the swing of it.
Good to see you out and good to see you smiling. Russ and Wendy Mason. Russ had an operation early this year and at the beginning of the year actually. And it's 28 years since he and Wendy were in a car together, which is quite unbelievable. The Mason family out in force to support this weekend. Jordan Albury currently showing us fastest through this stage altogether. How did that go?
Very well, we think. This is our first time out.
It's an interesting car to be bringing out in these forests, but fair play, still with the radio in, still in production spec. Like it?
Electric windows. Yeah, we tarmac rally this and do a bit of track stuff with it.
And the Circuit Rally Championship stuff. Yeah.
So this is but this is a new episode.
Yeah.
In our endeavour to get better. Yeah.
Fair play to you, but baptism of fire. I'm going to let you go because the regroup is nearly up. But good to see. I always talk about different cars, don't I, on the entry, and it's good to see something different. And Roger Sparrow with Paul Sheard alongside, a good pair of hands to be guiding through the forest in the MX-5, of course. Simon, you look like you managed to keep it out of all the puddles.
Yeah, it's been good so far, Paul. Obviously, the car's just been put together, ready to do the Roger Albert. So this is basically a test for the car and us, really. So yeah, looking forward to the next few stages.
The variety on the Roger Albert this year is going to be mega. Vauxhall Corsas, 240Zs. I'm going to work my way down the order again in a little bit, but just to remind you, as we start to get our Pro Tyre BTRDA Rally Championship and Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship competitors through this second stage, we have got championships to fight for here with 2 more rounds to go in each series. The Track Rod and the Cambrian in the BTRD8, the Cambrian and the Widey in that order for the Welsh Championships. So all to play for here. Points important, but we're talking to competitors after 2 early and very slippery stages. And I'm still struggling to get up-to-date results for 2, for which I apologise. See if I can get producer Wayne to feed me something from the studio van. Joel, how was that?
Yeah, that was good, to be fair. Yeah, it was good. We're having some good runs, so yeah, it's going well.
Where's the dust from? It's not from this, is it?
That was from Nicky Griss.
Boys.
Didn't have time to clean it. We had more important stuff to be fixing.
Fair play. What did you have to fix after Nicky Griss?
We had a few overheating issues, but we seem to sort it all now, so yeah.
I'm not going to hold you up anymore because we've got you at the end of the regroup here. I've realised that it's much better as you see Charlie Mathewson just coming through from the end of stage 1. We'll catch up with him shortly. The newly crowned tarmac champion in the Mini Rally Challenge, leading the overall R53 and Mini Rally Challenge here at the Woodpecker. Talking of minis.
Hello, Paul. How you doing?
How was that?
It was all right, mate. A couple of sketchy moments, to be honest. That's my second ever gravel rally, so she's a bit skinny, but it was good. We loved it. Absolutely loved it. So
I can imagine these things are a little skitterish on the slippery bits.
Especially on the back end. We had a minor moment with the bridge, but we kept it all in one piece just. So
we'll take minor moments, won't we? Matthew Robinson. I like to interview you in a forest stage, but normally when you're in a car.
Yeah, well, not today.
Supporting Natalie today.
Yeah, well, we're going to have a walk in. I can't walk too far, my legs are a bit bad, but hopefully not too far. We'll have keep fingers crossed she comes through, eh?
When are we going to see you in the car next?
Track Rod, Legacy.
Nice.
Legacy. Yeah.
Legacy for Matthew Robinson.
I don't know.
Christina letting you borrow it?
It's not her car anyway.
If he's good, she says it is.
No. Yeah, no, I'm just going to have a go. I don't even know how to go on in it, but I'll be all right, won't I?
I'm sure you'll be able to fathom it out.
It'll be all right.
Matthew Robinson in Group A. That's an interesting scoop for you. Simon, it says on your front wing, rallying is life. Is it?
Yeah, it is. We put that on for you, especially for
2 stages today. How's that gone so far?
Great. Just got held up on that last stage a bit, but yeah, it's been fantastic so far.
Eyes on the points today?
Eyes on the finish and fun.
Eyes on the finish. that Pirelli Sunstrip and the Welsh Rally Championship sponsor sticker on the door tells me otherwise, but it's okay to say you're here for the finish at this stage of the rally. Let's see what happens later in the day. Phil Bramwell, halfway through this second stage of the day for you with that action from inside the stage. We'll be doing the same thing for stage 6 later in the day. Got a bit of a blockage in this second stage, just conferring there. But we'll keep you updated on that. Emma Burden.
Hi.
Proud mum.
Yes.
He's got here. 2 in.
He's still going.
3 in probably by now.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
How did it look through there?
Great.
Nice.
Really proud of him.
Yeah, good. You saw David Burden in the blue Mini earlier. That's Emma, who is rally mum, well and truly. There's all the driving of the trailer and picking up of the car and everything else. Bless her. Richard, happy?
Oh, you all right?
You happy enough with that?
Yeah, grip level's not bad, yeah. First event this year, so getting used to it.
Yeah, it's not going to be about points for you this weekend, but you've got a good contingent of championship crews out there.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Good competition. It's what we like.
Yeah.
Good.
First 2 a bit slippery or okay?
It wasn't too bad, yeah, a bit slippery, but enjoyable. That's the main thing.
You know what, as the competitors stop talking about how slippery it is now and how wet it will be later when the rain comes, you know that they're starting to really get themselves ready for this afternoon stage. You know that the stage is being swept as well by the cars ahead. And Richard Warren was quite happy in there, wasn't he? Let's see how happy Flynn is.
How are you?
How was that?
Yeah, good. Yeah, we had a bad first stage.
Okay.
Brakes stuck on.
Did it?
Yeah, one good.
But you sorted now, stage 2?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, all good.
There we go. Finn Davies, one of the sponsors of the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship. And the 57 tyres, liveried Mark II, always looks the part. It hasn't been plain sailing for all of our minis out there today so far. How did that go for you?
Brilliant. Tell you what, I thought the last stage before that, I was like, oh my God, this is so quick. Love it. Then the first section, I was like, oh, well, I thought this was going to be like the last stage. But then we got to the next bit and it was like, it was very busy around there and I'm like, oh my God, this is brilliant.
You're doing all of the stages today, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Just wondering how the car's going to do because this morning on the road section, just as we set off, the gear linkage popped out. So we've had to zip tie that back in, but yeah.
Well, of all the things that could happen, it's not the worst, is it? Julian Fouquet, for those who know, part of a rallying dynasty. There's a clue on the side of the car there. Richard Burns' nephew. This car 3 weeks ago was a bare shell, and even the door opens properly. Tom, how are those first 2 stages gone?
Just about. Yeah, a lot of fun. Nice and slippy, which was what we want in the back-wheel drive. Good guy on the note, so yeah, we're having a lot of fun.
And you're just getting this car ship-shape now, ready for the Roger Albert, correct?
Yeah, we're just, it's the first run it's had really, so it's just getting used to gravel, getting used to the car, getting used to the notes, getting used to bloody everything then, yeah. So far so good.
Good, and Alan, happy?
Yeah, very good, very good. All good, we're having so much fun.
Nice. 2 brothers in the car freshly built, literally MOT'd yesterday, and was a bare shell 3 weeks ago. It doesn't look too bad, does it? How smart does that look as well? Classic livery, Mark 1. Say again. Gareth, a bit of a drama in there for some of the minis, but not so for you, I don't think.
Well, we had a couple of close shaves, but we managed through, just a little bit greasy. It's just, you've got to watch it, went off into the bank, but sort of bounced back on, so we're still here, so pretty happy,
A long day for you as well, because you're doing the full series, full rally today.
Yes, we are, like to try and do the 4, otherwise it's a long way to come just for 4 stages, isn't it? So try and have a full day out and keep it on the gravel, see how we do.
Good to have some minis graduating into the Pro Tyre BTRDA Rally Series as well. Gareth Humphreys, former Mini Rally Challenge champion in a CS Motorsport Developments car. I do understand that we've got, I think it's 261 Steve Orman Smith in the Opel Ascona, who's off in the stage, and I think the cars are coming through non-competitive, but I will confirm. Okay, so we have got a hold up in the stage, which means we've got cars to non-comp through the stage. You'll see that on your camera feed from Phil Bramwell halfway through this second stage. But we're going to stay live and just have a chat to some of the crews in the regroup, get a bit of a feel for things and see if we can get the rally running. If the rally runs again, if the stage runs again, we'll be here ready for it. That is the plan as things stand. Simon, one of the last cars competitive through here for now. What a glorious thing to see in the forest. You know I love these things. How's it in there?
It's amazing. Car feels great. It's the first rally I've done. Setups getting really great.
First rally ever?
First rally ever.
In a TR7 V8. Is it V8? It is?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. That is an absolutely brilliant thing to do. So I guess, like me, you've revered these things over the years. You just fancy to go on one?
Yeah, we're training up to do the East Africa Safari. So this is the first stage.
Well, you've got the right man beside you. Multiple British rally champion Matt Edwards. It says Matthew on the entry list. He's using his Sunday name, so I assumed it was a different Matt Edwards. But Matt doing a lot of driver coaching alongside these rally drivers at the moment, especially those going to do events overseas. And that is a lot of experience to have alongside you in a rally car in these forests he knows well. Mike, I don't know what to say. This is a glorious looking thing.
Say again, sorry?
It's a glorious looking car, isn't it?
Thank you very much. It's a homage to a car that never really existed. It's the bits of all the best things I liked about Mark II Escorts from the 80s.
Well, at least that reassures me, because I'm looking at it thinking, I sort of recognise it, but I don't really recognise it.
The colour and the Quixer Ford was from Quixer Ford in Old Trafford in Manchester in the sort of late 70s, early 80s. But this is how I remember rally cars when I used to go there as a kid with my dad.
Well, I love that. It looks like one of the old Motoring News Championship cars, doesn't it? Mike East, Glenn Thomas alongside. Again, experience you would struggle to count on 2 hands in most of these cars here at this point of the entry. A homage to a car that never really existed, he says. I like that. That's a nice way of putting it. Tim, you want it from the start?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good.
How you want it?
Yeah. Yeah, very good today, actually. Not too much, mind. It's pretty slippery.
Yeah.
But Jerry...
It's points time, isn't it?
Yeah, Jerry Harris went off.
Is that who it is?
Yeah. He was 2 cars in front of us, but not bad. He was just down in the ditch, but, you know.
Okay. So we're probably going to get a stage running, I would imagine, for the four-wheel drive field to come through. A bit of a gap naturally anyway. Oh, that's another car actually, so there is another one. David Fox, Paul Price. First of all, MG ZRs, how's it gone?
Pretty well so far. First time out on the gravel, so keeping dodging the trees, and yeah, it's great fun. Absolutely loving it.
Road rally spec?
Of course, the cheapest, best way of getting going, because it's the most versatile car going. So
I love that, and do you know what? If you have got a road rally car and you fancy doing a stage rally, especially the more well-prepared road rally cars, are pretty much ready to go. Get a few in-day items in there and off you go. I'll be driving an MG ZR, which Milo Sport are building at the moment, ready for the Kiwendeg later in the year, which I am looking forward to. So I'm looking at that MG ZR with very different eyes to what I might have looked at one with last year. But a road rally spec car doing a stage rally, that's pretty much what used to happen back in the day. The old motoring news days, you didn't have cars completely stripped out and lightened to the bone back in what we often refer to as the golden days of the sport. We will probably just get some reaction from stage one, actually, which means having just got some times up, let's have a look. Let's watch this mantra of Dave Dobson and Brian Hodgson as he leaves the end of the stage, heading into stage 2. You're going to see that on camera next, hopefully competitively. I'm sort of listening to updates in my ear, and hopefully, say that again, hopefully we will get some competitive action back through this stage. Okay. We're not sure what the delay is in the stage, but we should get some idea from the cars coming through here. Ron, you got held up in there, what was it?
Car 261 gearbox jammed and it's stopped on the stage.
Fine, okay, so stopped on the stage. That's probably the best thing we could have heard. So these cars coming through non-comp just while they clear that car. So every faith that we'll be back going again very shortly. Ron Morgan in that lovely restruct Mark II. Every now and again a new livery just bursts out onto the stages and looks glorious, doesn't it? Speak to Max Redfern in this lovely unarched Escort, another great looking livery as well, and the Chartwell Mark II. This is a great looking car, isn't it?
Thank you. Yeah, first time it's been out. Yes, it's a lovely lovely car.
How was the shakedown going then?
The shakedown?
Yes. That's what we call the first rally out, right?
Well, it's very exciting. It's what you'd want. There's a bit of damp, there's a bit of gravel, things are moving around. We've had a couple of cars come off, but yeah.
So non-comp through there, but you'll be competitive into the next one. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Max's first time out. Sorry, Andy's first time out. Max's first time out in the co-driver's seat as well. How was the first one? We'll ask you that.
Yeah, first one was great. Yeah, nice. Everything flowed lovely.
Have I got times?
Good start. Not too bad, I hope.
Not yet. But yeah, pretty good though.
In our class, not too bad, hopefully. Yeah. So yeah, pity this has stopped, but...
Ready to go in stage 3?
Yeah, absolutely.
Enjoy it, it's a good one. Dave Peters, Stephen Spear alongside. Currently equal 40th overall as things stand after the first stage time. Obviously we'll not quote their time through this one as they'll have got a nominal time for being stopped at that incident. And so Steve Orman Smith and John Tare in the Opel Ascona, I was looking forward to seeing that through as well. But the gearbox jammed, leaving it stuck in the road, nothing sinister, and looks like on the tracker at least we're going to get the stage moving again. So you're going to get cars back competitively through that halfway mark where Phil Bramall is at the moment. Nick Skelly, Danny Poole in the MG ZR there, just waiting to go in. MG Metro, rear wheels on that MG. I think they are anyway, aren't they? Or are they MG Maestro, perhaps? They'll be a bit bigger, won't they? They'll be 15s, perhaps 14s. I'm going to go with MG Maestro / Montego, actually, rather than MG Metro. What do you reckon, Sam? Do you even know what I'm talking about? No, he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Too young to remember an MG Maestro or Montego, let alone to decide what wheels they're off. Will Armitage, Gareth Humphreys, the first of our BTRDA Silver Star drivers through this second stage with a time so far. Currently in that order. Doesn't tell us an awful lot until we get the rest of the field through, though, does it? Good time from Paul Holmes, Elizabeth Beasley, leaving them currently second of the HB class cars behind Peter Jones. David Wood, Reese Brooks as well in the BTRDA Class HA for the, what I suppose used to be the full historic class for the, we used to call it historic and post-historic, didn't we? Goodness me, that seems like a long time ago. Blimey heck, it's the ATS boys. I've seen Simon on the stages for a long time. Mr. Breaking News. Tom and Alan James doing well in that brand new built Mark 1. The lads from Tavy Valley testing ahead of the Roger Robert Clark. The car, a bare shell 3 weeks ago, MOT'd yesterday and currently leading the HA class after 2 stages here on the Phil Price Memorial Woodpecker Rally. Giles Armitage, the only runner in the BTRDA Rally First Cup. So obviously leading the way there at the moment. Let some of the cars just move up in the regroup. Sven Grube, the last of the minis through this group, I think will be the last of the cars that was held up behind Steve Allman-Smith in the stage. I wonder if the studio can just confirm that for me. Mr. Wayne Goldring. So after Sven in the Mini, we should... Okay, so cars back in the stage then. In the National Rally, in the British Historic Rally Championship runners, Drew Struthers, Ian Thorburn doing well in the Avenger. Good times from them through the first 2. Simon Goodwin, Paul Clayton behind them. And the TR7 and 205 GTI. Fair play doing your very first rally in a TR7 V8. Even if you have got multiple British Rally champion Matt Edwards alongside you. That is some lump to be chucking around in the forest. I know you weren't comp there, but your first one, did it go all right?
First stage rally, first place. No, first time I met this young lady. It's been very good. It's been a fun time. It's only my Targa car, so.
Well, we've just been talking to crews in a last MGZR we had through was a road rally car, so this one's a Targa car, slightly different spec, but another example of exactly what you can do with your entry-level cars.
Yeah.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, fantastic fun, yeah, really good fun, yeah, apart from, obviously, we got stopped there halfway through.
Just don't do any stop and strides halfway through the stage.
That's the trouble, I'm looking for the PC boards all the time.
Well, I did my first Targa with Alan James, actually, who was in that historic Mark 1 with Tom James in the DC Motorsport, Chris Richmond hand.
Puma a few weeks ago, the Rally Brotavi Targa, and I know exactly what it means. You're looking. I was driving home from the event on the road looking for PCs. How was that, Rob?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, back into the swing of it again. Yeah.
Obviously, you come through non-comp there, but the first one nice and slippery for you.
It was good actually. Enjoyed it. Yeah, because I spent a month driving slowly on combines and things, so it's good to get back out going fast again.
Is it harvest?
We've just finished. Yeah.
Well, some of the guys have only started harvest this morning. Rob Goff sent me a message, a picture of them just starting this morning. That seems, or at least they were out harvesting anyway. Anyway, so how's your plan going to win a championship in your 70s?
I've got to finish today, but then I should be all right. Yeah, hopefully.
Good luck, Rob. Michael Evett in the Pro Tyre BTRD8 Series Vauxhall Nova, looking to win a championship in his 70s. How was his plan for this year? Might seem like a strange plan, but can you imagine yourself doing that at 70? It's actually Richard Wise alongside, isn't it? Sorry, Richard. I called you Michael Evett, but you can blame the sticker person on the side of the car. Look at this, we've even got wine gums from Richard Wise. It's become a bit of a trademark, that. Thank you, sir. I'll share those with the crew in a moment. Alongside, so in that Rally First category, or Rally Start car, that is the plan to win a championship. How was that, Julian? First one.
The first one was brilliant. Nice bit of rain, keep the dust down. Yep. Obviously, last one was we got held up with the poor old Ascona that had mechanical problems. But fantastic stages. Really good fun. Really good fun. Looking forward to the next one.
Could be hard work if it rains. Does that bother you?
No.
He's a rally driver. Why was that bother him? The Pirelli Welsh Championship. Talbot Sunbeam. Looks glorious, doesn't it? Sven, it's all about championship points. A non-comp through there doesn't help, but it allows you to get ready for the third one.
Absolutely. No, I mean, I'm so gutted because that stage is some stage. Honestly, I would have loved to have done that at full pace.
Well,
luckily,
you get to do it. Oh no, yeah, you are, because you're doing a full event
rally. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get a clean run at it later. Hopefully it's not too rough. But yeah, I'm a bit gutted. We haven't found out the nominal time yet, so we'll see what it is. But usually they're not the kindest, so we'll see what we can do about that. But to be honest, we're just enjoying it. We need a win really to keep our championship hopes alive. So, but no, amazing rally. It's nice to be in this car again. Yeah, just happy. All good.
Good.
Would you like a biscuit?
I'm all right, thank you. I'm collecting sweet treats, and it's no good for me. Good. Okay, he quite likes sponsorship from Biscoff. I'm not sure they'll be watching actually, but maybe. You never know. Sven Grube, one of the mini rally challenge guys, needs a big score here to keep the championship alive. Right, so we should have, in 4 cars' time, Sam Collis shouting out the window. I'm not quite sure what he shouts in with Natalie Robinson. We'll find out when he comes through this second stage. They're through stage 1 anyway, and Matthew and Christina, mum and dad, in the stage here, ready to watch them through. And I have now got my times up, which is good, isn't it? I don't know why I was struggling to get times through from 2 earlier, because they seem to be I wonder if I can... I do want to check something, actually. I'm going to pop back towards the studio van, because our former BTRDA Gold Star champ, Sean Gardner, just hovering around nonchalantly. Perry's in a Nova this weekend. What's that all about?
Good afternoon, Paul.
Good afternoon. Sorry, I'm straight in there with the microphone.
You are sticking up on me like that. The reason for that being we got the R5 for sale, and we've got a few people interested in it, and we've got the maximum on the mileage sort of thing and that, whatever. And he was meant to, he's getting married in 3 weeks. Yes, and I bought it quite a while ago. And he said, Dad, do you think we can just go and have a play on the Woodpecker? So that's the reason behind it, as simple as that. And to draft my very, very close friend out, Dave Brick. Yeah. And
does the fact that Dave's in co-driver seat, isn't he? Does the fact that Perry is getting married in a few weeks make you feel as old as it makes me feel? A junior rally driver getting married.
Yeah, you might be right there, pal.
He was a really young lad.
Well, not really, no, because he started his rallying career a little bit later because he was downhill racing into that in big time. But yeah, no, it's all quite tentative. But hopefully they're going to have some fun, and as I say, rekindling Dave's enthusiasm to get back in the navigator seat, because he sat with me for so many years. It's well excited.
We'll see how quick he can go in an R5 against tough competition, so it will be interesting to see how he goes against the Bronze Star guys this weekend. The fastest last year, at least, the last couple of years of which is just coming through the finish line of stage one now, Kaz and Nigel Jenkins. You're going to be watching with interest. I've got a feeling there might be a story to play out here if he does well.
Yeah, there's a possibility, that's for sure. And yeah, he'll have his competitive head on as best he possibly can. But hopefully the bottom line of it being is that he's going to have fun. But yeah, they'll be watching the clock when they, and especially when you've got Dave Brick sat there. And as you say, yes, he's always well on it. So yeah, it'll be very good, I would think.
There's some fast charges. Thank you, Sean Gardner, dad of Perry Gardner, and of course former Gold Star BTRDA rally champion himself in that Evo 6. Production spec car, the last time a production spec car won the Gold Star in here in the BTRDA. But yeah, so I switched to the Nova with Dave Brick, and I didn't actually get on the build up to the rally, I didn't get the reason why he'd switched to the Nova, so that does explain things. I was sort of secretly hoping that perhaps there was a test in there somewhere for the Roger Albert Clark, or we were going to see a whole different Gardner story playing out on the stages. But you know, new car built, it's sat there doing nothing. Dad, can I have a go? Works for me. We should then get our next competitive cars through very shortly here. I'm just relying on updates from our Rally HQ in the studio van. Producer Wayne Goldring just giving me updates as to where we are. But you've seen them through on the camera now here in this second stage of the day. Just to remind you of the day's itinerary as we head towards the rest of the two-wheel drives, heading towards the four-wheel drive entry here on the Woodpecker Rally. All the two-wheel drives in reverse seated order here. The four-wheel drives will be in correct seated order as they appear on your entry list. Our reigning and three-time BTRDA Gold Star champion Elliot Payne with Patrick Walsh alongside, and the Hooch liveried Rally 2 Fiesta will be first of those into here, and he will be charging hard this morning, that is for sure, because his dominance at the top of this category, for now at least, looks to be over. There's a bit of a fight for the championship. It wasn't quite that way the last two seasons, but we're looking forward to seeing how that one plays out. Alex Vassallo just 9 points behind. Matthew Hurst a further 1 point behind, and really gunning for that victory. The multiple Welsh rally champion now after his first BTRDA title, and there's very much a championship fight on in the Pirelli Welsh Championship today as well to look forward to in all of the categories. But we're heading towards that four-wheel drive field, and now we are competitive again on the stages. But we've got 43.32 miles total stage mileage today over 8 stages. Taraneg finishes the loop before service in Llanidnose. Maisonant is the next stage after this 7-way stage here in Hafren. Now, I don't think Martin and Marie. Martin, you were non-comp through there, weren't you?
Pardon?
Were you competitive through there?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we were
first of our competitive cars.
We were the first car back on the road.
How did that go?
Good. Yeah. Yeah, very slippy.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it looks as though it isn't, it certainly is.
Well, looking at what that weather might be doing later.
Slippier.
I'm pleased you said it before me.
Yeah, definitely.
But all good.
Yeah, good. And also, you haven't asked me, did I do the first Woodpecker? I did.
Did you? Right, okay. Very first one, all those years ago. Same with the Nicky Grist, because Martin appears on the entry list for the very first Nicky Grist, which is where that comment came from. We were looking at the old Cars and Car Conversions magazine on the entry list, and Martin did the very first Woodpecker as well, so some experience inside that little Civic. What are your thoughts on the new version of the Woodpecker then, very quickly?
I like this one, yeah. The compact 3 stages and then cross the road. Service area reasonably central, not too much road mileage. Yeah, it works.
Okay with the change of base?
Yeah, Ludlow was really nice and everything was there together. Bit protracted at the start this weekend, but hey, it's they're getting there.
There you go. In case you had any doubts, the man who did the very first Woodpecker was quite happy with the change of format and the change of location here, which is good, isn't it? If you just tuned in,
Welcome to the Phil Price Memorial Woodpecker Stages Rally. I'm Paul Woodford, and I'll be bringing you reaction from our crews as we go through this second stage of the day, and we'll be live again for the second running of the 7-way stage here in Havron for stage 6, when we'll have just 2 to go at just after 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I'm hoping we should have the times through. John Greaves, Russell Thompson. How was that?
Slippy.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of bends we went off a bit.
Sorry?
A couple of bends we went off a bit. Managed to get it back though.
2 down, long way to go.
Yeah, it's very slippy actually. It's
Still slippery out there then. The first cars just swept the stage a little bit, but obviously cars have been stopped for a little while in there. Mind you, we haven't had any rain yet, so it shouldn't really have got too much more slippery, but that'll be the story of the morning. It'll be a very different story this afternoon. It'll be wet, according to my weather forecast, but let's see, because I'm never too convinced by the weather forecast. This year, they've been wrong quite often. And we've had quite a dry year, quite a dry, dusty year compared to what the weather forecasts have said on each round. So we find ourselves being, I reckon that Sam and I stood out here at the stage end, which we have been for a number of the rounds here, especially where we've combined the BTRDA and Welsh, the BTRDA and Welsh coverage. I reckon we're better forecasters than the professional ones on the BBC, Sam, because we see how it really is. I mean, this bright sunshine that is here right now is not even in the plan on the weather forecast I saw this morning. So interesting. So Tim Phelps, Peter Wilson, who we saw just a little while ago, leading the way at the moment in Class 6 from Simon Militant, Samuel Kelter, Andrew Raymond, James, Alec Morris in the Mark II in third in that class, and then you got Will Armitage and Jeremy Pole heading up the BTRDA class, but currently fourth in the rally class. If you're following the results at btrdarallyresults.co.uk, you just have to pick your way through whichever leaderboard you are following today. We've got the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship, we've got the Pro Tyre BTRDA Rally Series, and then there is the British Historic Rally Championship, the Mini Rally Challenge, the TCS Celtic Micro Challenge, and a number of local and regional championships, all vying for airtime today. But we will be focusing on the BTRDA and Welsh here on the Woodpecker. Currently then, the fastest car, if you're wondering, so far through this second stage of the day, the first running of the 7-way stage, is Jordan Albury. Andy Dennis alongside in the Fiesta. We saw them nestled in among the minis just a little earlier. A 7:25 from them. Stuart Haskins, Martin Corbett in the Escort, you see there, a 7:39 from them. 7th fastest through the stage. How was that?
How you doing?
I'm good. How was that? First 2 good?
Well, it's the first time back on the gravel for 6 years, and in a rear-wheel drive car, and
the car looks lovely.
Thank you very much. But it was really good, really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Stage was lovely, just as we expected, really. No dust.
First time back in a rear-wheel drive car on the gravel. Stuart Haskins enjoying his, what should really be a baptism of fire on these stages, shouldn't it? Tim Phelps, Peter Wilson, mentioned them earlier. Fast time from them through this stage. Martin Walters, Marie Fletcher in the Civic EK4, the yellow Civic that we spoke to, who'd done the first ever Woodpecker. Equal 4th fastest so far of the 2-wheel drive cars through this second stage.
That is not to be sniffed at, is it? Experience really does count in this game. Another lovely Mark 1 with not a mark on it and looking to keep it that way, I am sure. How was that?
Slippery, yeah, changeable surface.
Yep.
Enjoyable. We had a problem on the stage start with the starter motor, so, but yeah, haven't been out for 2 years, so a little bit rusty.
Well, you got a crossflow in this?
No, Pinto.
You got a Pinto in this? Well, that's just the right amount of power then for that kind of condition.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. The stage is nice and twisty, which suits this car really, but I've got to drive it properly.
Nice. Got to drive it properly. No telltale sign on the wing there telling me that it's an RS 2000 over in Mexico. And I have got an earpiece in. Here are my rally nerd excuses, but I did think that sounded more like a Crossflow than a Pinto. But you'd have to be really tuned in, like my friend Neil Howbridge, to really get that 100% every time. Dominic Hodge leading the championship in the TCS Micra Challenge. Currently 23rd on the stage in that Class 9 car. Good time from them through stage 2. Look, I'm getting the times through now. I'm happy I can actually look at what everyone's doing through this stage. It is a 6.15 mile stage, this 7-way. First running of this stage today. It will be a very different looking stage this afternoon, as we've mentioned a few times. Nice and muddy and slippery under the trees in there, but just wait until this afternoon. So Class 7 currently led by Jordan Albury, Andy Dennis, who currently have the fastest time through this second stage. Martin Walters, Marie Fletcher in that class battle, 12 seconds back. And it's Mike East and Glenn Thomas in that beautiful Escort. The homage to a car that didn't really exist. I love that quote. I'm going to use that for cars that are sort of a works replica but not. And Florence Butler, Paul Stringer in the Mini Cooper in the Mini Rally Challenge car. Currently 4th in Class 7 on the overall results as things stand. Well, I'll tell you what. This is a lovely looking thing to see through the stages. Good fun this morning?
Looks can be a bit deceiving, unfortunately. We've got no rear brakes at the moment. So we've got about 2/3 of the way through the first stage, and then handbrake jammed on. We did the rest of the stage with the handbrake on, and now we've blanked them off. So we're currently running pedestrian, but we're going to have another go this afternoon.
Cool. Okay. So you've got. Are you going to go straight to service now?
No. Well, I think we're going to have to run. We're going to have to run the course of the stages and then get it all fixed at lunchtime. Yeah.
Okay. Chris Hellings, Dan Moorfield just going to limp through in the Mark 1 Golf. Love the look of a historic spec Mark 1 Golf GTI. Looks lovely, doesn't it? That's a semi-works livery, that, isn't it? I think. The only runners in Class H1 at the moment, Dave Wood, Reese Brooks in the Mark II Cortina. Having a good run so far. But it's Drew Struthers, Ian Thorburn in the historic cars that really has the measure of them at the moment. Just looking down, no, Stuart Haskins, Martin Corbett have put a time in H8 to lead the historics here, haven't they? In that Mark II RS 1800. Drew Struthers, Ian Thorburn putting a good time in that Hillman Avenger though. Recognise those hockey stick rear lights a mile off in traffic. Yesterday, quite enjoyable. It was about the only enjoyable thing about a 6-hour drive down from
Penrith from Centre Parks to Rayada, which is where we were staying last night. Lovely part of the world, do like it there. A hell of a long way last night. Just looking for times on there. Have we got any times through? Just double check. Chris, no time through yet that I can see. How was that?
Very good, enjoyed it. I was first time in Wales today, so yeah, really loving it.
What's your battle today then?
Just a finish, really, yeah. So we normally just do a couple of the Yorkshire Forest. Ben's doing the BTRDA this year, but Nathan Weirden can't be here, so I'm trying to get him some points. So we're going for a finish, hopefully.
Fair play, finish for the co-driver points in the Protype BTRDA Rally Series. Hopefully they've got the stickers on to qualify for those points, because they will need the sunstrip according to the regulations. Got to be clear on these things. We didn't speak to them actually because I was busy trying to sort out what we were doing for the live broadcast with the gap in the stage, but Paul Gorge and Daniel Hurst put the 15th fastest time in through this stage in the little MX-5, which is more used to doing circuit rallies, although they have started to come out in the forests. So that has a pretty beastly time from them through this second stage. Tell you what, John Day and Emma Cooper in the damaged Mini Cooper S R53, which had a hell of a roll, damaging not only the roof but the rear quarters, the suspension and various other things. Looking at it coming through the finish of stage one, is still running. We're going to see them come through this second stage. It'll be interesting to see what they do through here. But this is all about the Bronze Star points for Ed James. Have we got a time for the micro kit car driver in the Protype BTRDA Rally Series Bronze Star car? Just waiting for the time to drop in. Ed, do you not know?
No, I don't want to know. No, that was slippy on the first one. Can I just hijack your radio station to say get well to my mate Tommy Fenton, who's he's got having chemotherapy at the moment, and just a big shout out to him. Get well soon, buddy. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, mate.
Nice one, Ed. But all good through there?
Yeah, I love that one. That was superb. First one was very tricky. Yeah, lots of cars off and lots of backing off for them, but that one was superb. Really good.
A good day for points today then, possibly.
We'll see. It's early doors yet.
It's early days. He knows it. Experienced guy in this series. Ed James, Kevin Lane alongside. With a nice tribute to his friend. To remind you, these cars are all competitive now. The stoppage earlier dealt with swiftly by the marshals, which is brilliant because it means we can get back out competitively. Last thing we want is to miss the runners further down the two-wheel drive, or further towards the front of the two-wheel drive field as it is when we run in the reverse seated order because of a stoppage. So that's fair play to the marshals for that running. So Ed James, Kevin Lane put in the second fastest time through here then. 7:22, and I'll tell you what, although he's only here to get a finish for the co-driver for Ben Watts in the BTRDA series, Chris Watts has put in the fastest time, just a second quicker though, in that Fiesta R2 than this little micro kit car. The EJM Prep Rally Nuts Motorsport Micro, with a fair peddler behind the wheel, is a force to be reckoned with, so fair play. Chris and Ben Watts driving for a finish, but so far putting in the first fastest time through this stage. Jordan Albury, Andy Dennis now with the third fastest, if you're following the stage times, that is. If you're following the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship,
The overall leaderboard coming into this round is James Giddings in the Evo, 79 points to Liam Clark in the Rally 2 Fiesta with 62 points. Jeff Phelps behind, 10 points back. It's all to play for with 2 rounds left in the series. And Rob Goff comes here 6th in the leaderboard and said to me, who organised the rally on the day of harvest? Sent me a picture of or a video in fact, of the combine harvesters rolling out into the fields to do their harvest this morning. Ed James, Kevin Lane then out into Maidenhead into stage 3. Second fastest time through this second stage, setting them up well for the second 2 stages of the morning. Here we go, John Day's very sorry looking Mini Cooper S. Let's see what he did through here. In spite of the damage he suffered in stage 1. Proper spirit of the rally stuff here. You saw him come through the stage, which was probably as much of a surprise for you as it was for us. The Road Rally boys and that RAC Spec Mark 1, Tom and Alan James. 15th fastest, equal with Paul Holmes, Elizabeth Beasley in there now, well trodden, well run in, I should say, shouldn't I? Mark 2. That Mark 1 Escort doing the business with the 2 brothers from Tavy Valley. 15th fastest through this second stage. What has John Day managed to do through here? Searching down for the time. Well, I just said this is proper spirit of the rally stuff, John.
Sorry, what did you say?
Proper spirit of the rally stuff, this.
Yeah. Tree jumped out.
Yeah. All okay though.
Yeah, it wasn't really handling right from the start, but we knew that. We'd slowed up, but we still had a little slide up. Well, it understeered off, but anyway, yeah, we're all right, mate. Thanks very much. Yeah.
Awesome to see you continuing though. That's one of those stories you're going to look back on.
Do all 4. You never know what happened to the others on all 4. Got to do the 4 stages, isn't I?
As I say, spirit of the rally stuff to both of you. Wow, the damage on that is pretty formidable. So it is an impressive feat to actually see people continuing with the car looking like that, because that, if it didn't handle very well to begin with, it's certainly not handling very well now with the damage to the back of that Mini, is it? So John Day looking for points here and not giving up, which is, you know, we all know a rally driver who said that once, didn't we? And he used to do this to the roof of his cars as well. He never used to give up, did he, Mr. McRae? Fab performance from the Mini Rally Challenge driver. Getting the time on the board. Wanted to get the first 4 stages done, but we'll be doing the whole rally. Well, perhaps he'll call it a day after he's got those Mini Rally Challenge points in the bag. Who knows? Fast time from Barry Hughes. 4th fastest time through this second stage in the historic Spec Escort. This is where the H8 cars really start to get their grip on the leaderboard. And here's a fast time through this second stage. I'll wait for him to move up, actually, otherwise I'm going to be stood in the mud down here. So we'll just hang back a little, Sam. And so a tree jumped out on John in that Mini. A 918 through here. Emma Cooper alongside. It's damage limitation at the absolute max, that is. And we're all pretty impressed with that. Still smiling in there despite the moment with the tree this morning. It's that stuff that you remember. So we'll be talking about that for years to come in the Mini Rally Challenge, I am sure. All the camera phones come out when someone drives through the stage with some damage like that, but fair play, guys. And off they go. Hugh Jeffries, Haverina Jeffries, just either stopped at the top on the stop line with some issues perhaps before coming into the regroup. See what that's all about in just a moment. But that was a fast time from this pair. Barry, that was a fair time from you guys through here.
No, it wasn't.
So far.
Slippy. Didn't enjoy that.
We're into the top historics now, and you guys are starting to shape the leaderboard up, so. 5th fastest through here at the moment. Hugh Jeffries actually gone faster behind you, but if it was slippery through there, it's been slippery for everyone, put it that way.
No, I just didn't enjoy it. It was, just couldn't get into it, and just worried about the cars off, if you know what I mean, in different places, so yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be, start going.
Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one. One of the historic crews, and as I say, the top historic cars are really going to start to get their grip on things now. Hugh Jeffries putting in the fastest time so far through this stage, 7:20. Just a second quicker than Chris Watts, Ben Watts though, who are driving for their finish today in the Fiesta. Fastest time so far through here today. You enjoyed that, didn't you? I can tell.
I tell you, it's very slippy out there, only breaking points, but good, very good, yeah. Stage is nice, quick, yeah, nice and clean, very fast, so yeah. Need another loop to get into it, huh?
Will the weather bother you this afternoon if it comes?
No, not really. The tyres are right, they keep in the pressure, right? They don't bother at all, but just take it by step.
Well, it was a good time through here, 7:20 through here for you guys. Hugh and Haverina are happy, and they're not bothered if the weather comes. The sponsors in the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship and the Pro Tyre Autocare BTRDA Rally Series, like us, are rally enthusiasts, and they really want to see reaction from all of our crews today, as well as action on the stages from them all. So we will be covering all this crews today. I thought Matt Cotton was coming to talk to me, but no, he needs a wee. Such is the jeopardy of standing next to the toilet. Matt and Bex covering the historic crews, specifically on the British Historic Rally Championship page. You'll get a glimpse of those reactions here from the historics as well from us, as well as the stage action, which I hope you're enjoying from Phil Bramwell. I can't get to it at the minute. I was juggling earlier when just before we had the issue for Steve Allman-Smith in the Ascona, and I was enjoying watching some of the action through, but now we're back to times and competitors. It gets a little difficult. Paul Gorge, having put that fairly impressive time through in the MX-5, now makes his way from the end of the stage. Looks like retirement, heading the wrong way through the stage 1 exit, yeah, and into retirement. How has that gone then, Oliver?
That was really good. We give it a bit more of a push in there. We had one little moment where I didn't really listen to him, and it was not a 4, and it was a 2. But luckily we were sideways and we ended up straight, and we just went again, and it was fine. So good push, but it's smelling very warm at the minute. So
It smells very well used.
Yeah, so we'll keep going and just see what the crack is this afternoon. And
Enjoy. 2 left, yeah, for the Mini Rally Challenge competitors. Oliver Waggett, quite happy with his morning despite a problem with his ears, but we all have that problem from time to time when we're behind the wheel, don't we? Another of the Mini Rally Challenge crews joining us here in the Pro Tyre BTRDA Rally Series. So as we get towards the what we call the sharp end of the, which is a bit harsh, isn't it? But then I'll find myself at the blunt end, if we want to call it that, of the entry next weekend at Blyton. So I'll accept it as well as give it. As we get towards the front of the order in the 2-wheel drives, obviously the times get quicker, and at the moment it is a historic Mark II. Hugh Jeffries, Averina Jeffries, the Welshman, quite happy with things out here. Enjoyed the stage, looking forward to it, even if it rains this afternoon. But understated driver interview of the day has to go to Chris Watts, doesn't it? Oh, we're just here for a finish to get Ben Watts some points. Second fastest so far through this second stage with a 7:21, just a second back from that hard charging Welshman in the historic spec, the H8. No, it's a H6 spec, isn't it? Mark II of Hugh Jeffries. Oliver Waggett's time through stage 2, good enough to keep him in the lead of Class 3. The Mini Cooper S's, well, Mini Rally Challenge cars doing the full rally do appear in our class order on btrdarallyresults.co.uk, because of course they're doing all 8 of the stages, and we'll give you an update of the leaderboard in the Mini Rally Challenge as soon as we have it. Eight stages today to remind you, and we'll be live for the whole of this one, and in stage 6 this afternoon as well. The 7-way stage, just over 6 miles. Phil Bramwell this morning just around halfway into the stage, bringing you the action from the crews here in Haffron for the Phil Price Memorial Woodpecker Rally. Oliver on to maintenance into stage 3. Here comes David Jones. It will be all eyes on the points here in the Welsh Championship this weekend. How was that?
Yeah, brilliant. What a stage. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed.
Nice and slippery for you as well.
Yep, that was a challenge. That's a sure thing. But good fun.
What's the plan today then? Are you looking at those points and those times today? Just getting through?
Just really getting through. Get to the finish, enjoy the day. That's our motto every day.
There we go. That's the motto. Get to the finish, enjoy the day. David Jones with Glenn Price alongside. Say again, sir. I can feel it, but they're all coming through pretty hot. So the BMW is overheating a little bit. The DJ Price transport car does feel very hot. It's almost like the old days of the world cars with their air vents in the bonnet. The air intakes pumping the hot air out from the turbo onto us at the stage end. It was quite nice on a cold day, that. And I won't spend the whole of today's live coverage talking about or lamenting the loss of world cars from the stages, I promise. Elliot Payne, Alexander Vassallo, Matthew Hurst, Pat Naylor, Lewis Hooper is your top 5 in the championship in the Pro Tyre Autocare BTRDA Rally Series coming into this 4th round. 2 more to go after this one. The points here count, don't they? Lewis Hooper leading the R2 Rally Cup at the moment. And it's Steve Corky Ward in the Escort leading the Historic Cup in the BTRDA. Dave Henderson losing out on points last time out, having to retire the Escort. But he's far from over as far as that championship fight is concerned. Ben Jemison a little further back in the Silver Star and Historic Cup at the moment. Dylan Fowler-Bishop comes here, though, leading the Bronze Star for the 1400 cars. Ed James just behind. Then it's reigning champions Nigel and Kaz Jenkins. Dale Glover, who I saw through stage 1 in the Alpha Sudden, does seem to have found a bit of reliability, I'm pleased to say, more recently. Comes here 4th in the points. And then Rob Evett trying to win that rally first. Championship in E70s. Just needs a finish now to do that. Currently comes here 5th in the points. Dylan Fowler-Bishop, of course, with that huge off on the border counties. Seems a long time ago that now, doesn't it? And yet we're only 4 rounds into the series. Got the car completely rebuilt from pretty much a bare shell upwards, at least a rolling shell, to be out on the Nicky Gris last time out. Fair play from the team. That's how you do it. And we'll be looking for a big points finish to keep hold of that championship lead.
Come in here, guys. Just come up here.
Everything running okay. Back to minute gaps here in stage 2. Very well done from the organisers. And here comes Geraint Williams. The Bronze Star crews now will make their mark on the leaderboard. How was that?
Okay. Yeah.
Good. How was that?
Well done. Well done.
Are you happy enough?
Yeah. Everything's good. Bit slippy, but no, everything's good. Going well so far.
What was your time through there? Do you know it?
No.
Not got the time up just yet?
No, I don't. I'm not sure what the time.
There we go. Quickest through here so far. You'll take that, won't you?
We're trying then, yeah.
The top Bronze Star crews, just like the Historics, will start to really make their mark on this leaderboard. And Geraint Williams, Sharon Tomlinson in the Vauxhall Nova here in the Protea Autocare VCRDA Rally Series, with just neatly flared arches. Just look how nicely those arches are flared on that wing. I like that. Very neat little mod. 7:18 through here. Simon Smith, Andrew Lawson put a 7:27 through here, 7th fastest. And the Weller-wheeled Mark II. Simon, that's a strong time through here. You enjoyed those too, I can tell.
I really enjoyed those too. Yeah, it's been too long since we've been out. Nicky Gris last year was our last event, so yeah, it's been really good today.
Well, I would say baptism of fire, but you're handling it perfectly.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Thanks.
What's the plan today then? Just get through, enjoy yourselves?
Get through and have fun. I think it's the 70th event for the car today and for me, and I've been rallying the same car since 1988.
Well, we were talking about Richard Goff earlier with the fact that he's rallied that is about the same time frame as well.
Since 1986.
Owned the car since 1986, the 70th event for Simon and the car since 1988. That is a pretty good record. Just a few. Is it a little bit like Trigger's broom other than that? Fantastic. 70th event for the car and for Simon. And he's taken 7th fastest time so far through the stage. So there's some nice, yeah, all the 7s there. Yeah, no. It obviously did. That's a fantastic record, isn't it? Congratulations to Simon and that car. It's done some work over the time. If you haven't seen the feature that we did at the Rally People series, or the Rally Stories series that we're doing on Special Stage, it's at specialstage.tv. You can catch it on all of our social media, on YouTube, on Facebook. But Richard Goff, 2 times Welsh Rally champion, and in the glory days of the Welsh Championship as well. Not to detract from now, because we'll look back on these as glory days as well, by the way, but he won in 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive the X-Works 1981 championship winning, one of the championship winning Rothmans Escorts was his first. He first used that in the late 80s, around the same time that Simon was first competing in this orange car here. And he's still competing in it today. A fantastic record for both these guys, but do check out that feature with Richard Goff. Just one of those people, a lovely bloke, and somebody whose history and achievements in the sport deserve all the recognition. So I was delighted that we could spend some time with Richard and the car, just waxing lyrical about some of the battles he used to have, you know. I'm hearing that we have lost car 259. Robert Smith, Andy Darlington in the Escort, rolled just after our camera position. We'll update you if we hear anything else on that, but that could affect things at this end of the leaderboard. Not sure what the situation with the stage is because it's just after the camera's position. I'm only getting limited information, but 259. Rob Smith, Andy Darlington in the Escort have rolled. Right, what sort of time has Charlie Matthewson put in through here? Shall we see? Congratulations firstly on the Tarmac Championship title, which I believe you've taken as of the last round, Gareth Hall, and you come here as the points leader in the overall championship as well. We thought you might come here and make your mark after your achievements in the junior series, but how's it going?
Brilliant so far. This event in particular is super slippy. I just said to Ian just then at that last control, I said it's got to be one of the slipperiest events or stages I've done. It must be. That one in particular had a couple of way up there, wasn't it? Yeah.
You've put in, obviously we've still got cars to go in the 2-wheel drive entry, a 9th fastest time through this stage so far, that puts some very well-heeled cars and competitors behind you.
Yeah, it does, yeah. It's amazing what you can do in a sort of under-budget car, if you like, can't you? You know, these Escorts are 50, 60, 70,000 quid, and I was going to say you could beat half of them, but you can beat a fair few. You can beat more than you should do in such a low cost and powerful car, can't you? Well, you know, you drive one.
I don't drive one half as well as you, but yes, it is amazing to see what you can do in a budget rally car. That's what the Mini Rally Challenge is all about. Charlie Matthewson doing a great job with Ian Bass alongside. And what's also amazing is I've interviewed this guy from being a really young lad in the juniors. He's still a young lad, but to see the experience, and you can hear the experience in the stage end interviews. He's talking like a rally driver these days, and he's certainly driving like one as well. Charlie Matthewson, Ian Bass putting in an equal 9th fastest time through this second stage here in Hafford. That is a formidable performance. And we're expecting now to see some real shake-ups in this leaderboard, although, I'll tell you what, no time through for Oliver Phillips and Barry Young yet. Where's that one? .718, the fastest time now through here for that Nova of Geraint Williams, Karen Tomlinson. Oliver Phillips, 6th fastest so far, a 7:23. You'd be happy with that, I think. 6th fastest so far through here. Happy with that?
Yeah, very happy with it. Started off a bit slow, but yeah, she's slippy, but no, I've got to go to it now, so I'm happy, yeah.
All about the championship points at this point?
Yeah, definitely just trying to get some more points. Yeah, trying to see how we go on this year. Yeah.
There we go. First of the R2 Opel Adams. as Charlie Mathewson makes his way out to start the next stage. I love this part of the leaderboard because the times come so thick and fast. 16th, equal 16th overall, 7:38 from Peter. That's a strong enough time to start the day. Equal 16th fastest so far.
16. Oh well, that's good. Yeah, I don't normally.
7:38. Well, you know now. How was that?
That's good. Yeah. I've had a little play with the engine. So.
What does a little play means? Can you say?
Well, I've altered the cam timing. Yeah, unofficially.
We'll go with it, won't we? I love the fact you've got the old 3-spoke RS steering wheel on here. Can you see that? None of these suede-covered modern steering wheels. 3-spoke RS steering wheel, as the car would have had from new. Peter, good luck for the rest. One of the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship crews looking for points this weekend, and also in the Fuchs Lubricants British Historic Rally Championship as well. John Woodward, Kevin Eichen in the RS 1800 we're going to hear from next. Equal 4th fastest with Ed James in the micro kit car. That's a good start to get you out of the blocks.
Well, I don't know where we are actually.
Well, I'll tell you, you were through there. You were equal 4th fastest with Ed James in the micro kit car.
It's quicker lads behind me though, but no, I'm happy with that. Yeah. As long as I can get to the end of each stage, and then that'll do.
Is that the plan today?
Steady, really. I want to get to the finish. I'm looking for points in the championship, and I'm just gaining experience. It's 12 years since I was in the forest, so take it easy. Yeah.
There we go. Well, you're certainly doing the business so far, because although as John says, there are quicker lads ahead of him. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of quicker lads behind him and all. Have we got times through for Riley, another lad who not so long back was joining us in the junior championship, just like Charlie, who we saw from just now. Just waiting for the time. Have you seen your time yet, Riley?
No, picked up a small problem.
Okay. Oh, hang on, I'll open the door. Co-driver's under the car, what's the problem?
Don't know. Every time we put power down, it wants to just chuck us over to the right, so we don't really know at the minute.
Okay, well, Steve's under the car at the minute. Still, it's the 16th fastest time through here, 7:34. It's not bad given you've had problems. Happy enough apart from that? I'll leave you to do your thing, actually. Steve needs Riley's full concentration at this moment as they just see if they can find out what the problem is. Probably just to knock the wheel out of alignment, possibly, if the car's got iffy steering after the first stage, but it is rough, we were hearing through that first day, rough-ish. So have a quick word with... Well, Steve's gone to the loo, which leads me to speak to none other than rally legend John Millington. I'll wait until he's finished what he's doing, though. Never interrupt a co-driver mid-scribble, especially if it's not your co-driver. John, everything going well so far?
Yeah, fine, thank you. Yeah, good.
From a championship point of view, I know he doesn't like talking about that when I talk to him, but it's looking good. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of a fight on into the last couple of rounds after this one.
Probably, yeah. But you never look, you never count your chickens.
Never count your chickens. That's your worldly advice. Pretty good in those stages, though.
Yeah, it's good, yeah. There's quite a few cars off, unfortunately, but no, they're good condition. I think they'll cut up those second pass. You know, the ground's so soft. So, fingers crossed.
Tell him good luck. I'll catch him if I can. Here he comes.
That was a close one.
That was a close one.
I've had a few near misses already. Well, in there, I mean.
Championship-wise, they're looking good so far.
I don't know. We're just...
I knew you'd say that. I said to John. He's going to say, I don't know, when I ask him.
I don't like to know what's going on, otherwise I get a bit too excited, then I'll go and toss it off.
Right. Don't be doing that. Don't be, doing that. Steve Corky-Ward, another legend who's been competing with the very best over the years, and is one of those as well. Have you got a time yet? I can see him.
Have we got a what?
A time.
I don't think we're interested in time.
Are you not interested in times today?
No.
Having some fun?
We'll still get to end. It'll still be the same time as if we didn't know the times.
That's true.
And we've got a man here that's never done a gravel rally or red notes before. And
How's he getting on?
He's doing, I'm not going to swear, really, really good. Proper good.
I won't tell you the time. I'm just looking to see if I can see it to read it afterwards. No. Is he enjoying himself? Daniel, are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, it's been.
Yes.
Guys, keep enjoying it. We'll have a look at your time when you've gone, Ian.
We're having a party.
Having a party, I like it. A party in a rally car. Can't think of a better place. Right, Dale Glover's behind me in the Alpha Stud. I'll wait until Ian's moved up and then I'll catch a word with Dale in the Alpha Stud, which, look, has made it to stage 2. Comes here 4th in the point standings in the Pro Tire Autocare BTRDA Rally Series. I suppose the question is, what time has Dale put it through here? They are on an absolute charge. So Ian Holt, Dan Briggs didn't want to see the time they'd put in, but they were first fastest through this stage so far until Dale Glover came through. I'm going to be ever so careful not to jinx anything, but the time through there was fabulous.
Was it? Awesome. Awesome. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. David was very busy on the notes, telling me to go faster and faster and faster, as he usually do. So that was a very nice flowing stage. So.
The fastest through there so far.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there's a lot to come, though, isn't there?
There are a lot to come, but there's a lot behind you as well.
No, that's all right. So that's good for this little change of engine we got, you see. We got 1600 ready for the Roger Albert Clark.
Well, it's great to see the car here. Good luck.
Thank you.
There we go. Look, it's getting more reliable. I'll not say it in his earshot. Got a stock car steering wheel on that thing. It's so light that even the in fact, come back here, Sam. I want to show you this. Look, that is the length we're going to here as we prep for the Roger Albert Clark. Look how light it's a stock. Is it a stock car steering wheel?
That is, yes, a mini stock.
Mini stock. Brilliant. Look at it, drilled for lightness. And these doors bend when you close them. Look at that. 7 and 8. Blimey. Found out last week that my Clan weighs 590 kilos, so I'm still beating the Alpha Sud, but then I haven't got as much metal work in there, or any for that matter. Fantastic. It's beautifully prepared, that car, isn't it? And exciting to hear that we'll see it on the RAC. I haven't looked in detail at the Roger Albert Clark entry list so far. I had a quick skim the other day, but right. Back to the times. I was busy ogling at the Alpha Stud there, wasn't I? What have we done? Time's not come through yet. Did you get a time?
What's our time?
What time do we do in that stage?
Yeah.
7:34.
7:34.
7:33, sorry.
7:33.
Yes, there you go. Okay. 18th fastest through there. You happy?
Yeah. We're first time I've been out for 12 months. My son's let me have the car for the day.
First time on these tires?
Yeah, first time on the MRFs. They seem quite good. Yeah.
Good stuff. Enjoy, guys. Greg Mills, Andrew Sankey, first time out for 12 months, borrowing his son's car. And looks to be enjoying himself so far. Love it. Proper historic Ermin White Mark 1. Look at that. Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship car of Gary Smith, Clive Jones. Just wait and see. Yeah, equal 10th fastest overall through there so far at 7:22. Happy with that?
Don't know.
It's to me that you're going pretty well.
No, we didn't have any problems. We never had a moment. Bit slippy on a few of the corners, but no, it's fine.
Important points up for grabs this weekend?
Is there? I don't know.
Driving for a finish again.
Just keep going. Just see what happens as the day goes on.
Seems to work.
Well, that's all I can just about think about. Can't think about anything else.
Gary playing it cool. Clive gave me a knowing smile. He knows it's going well. Just look at that. The sight of a manta in the forest.
It's a certain sight, that isn't it? I was too busy taking photos to actually look at the time there, but it was pretty good. A 7:08 through there is blooming quick so far. Third overall so far through here. Obviously, we've got some guys to come.
That stage suited the car far more than the first one. The first couldn't get a feel in there at all, but it was more flowing in there and more grip. So
but all going pretty well other than that, yeah?
I'll tell you later. Yeah, it's going well at the moment, but well, we get through the day like that, yeah.
Nice. Well, there aren't too many Mantas competing anymore, but David Dobson, Brian Hodgson currently lead Class 6 in that one, having put up third fastest stage time, just behind Tom Constantine, who we're going to see in a minute. And then Dale Glover, first and second fastest. The Manta leads the way in Class 6. Ian Holt, Dan Briggs, behind Dan doing his first ever rally on pace notes. And it's John Woodward, Tim Phelps, Simon Millington. Pretty close in that class so far, though. Right, have we got a time through? Well, I hope you enjoyed watching our chat back yesterday.
Bed last night.
We were just talking earlier on about this and about how amazing it is to still have you guys out here competing. The stories have changed over the years, but you know what? The resolve is still the same, isn't it?
Certainly, yeah. As long as we have fun, that's the main thing.
Now, it isn't the Martini car that we saw yesterday, but this lovely Viking Motorsport Mark II is quite the thing to be peddling around here, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yes, yeah. I was very tempted to bring her out, but decided on this one.
It would have been quite fitting, wouldn't it, after everyone saw your stories yesterday? And we'll keep teasing that out so as many people as possible get to hear the stories. But thank you again for chatting to us. How did those first two go?
Not so bad, a bit slippy in places. I enjoyed this last one. Yeah, a bit nervous on the first one.
There we go. Richard Goff, Johnny Ted Evans alongside. A man who, if you've seen our feature at specialstage.tv, which was released last night, needs no introduction in rallying that works escort since the late 80s. I'm just checking to see if Tom is still. I'll let you get to the front of the regroup. Fastest time through here so far, going well.
Yeah, it was a better run than the first one. We locked up twice on the first one and sort of mounted a bank, which sort of shook the confidence a little bit. Played about with the brake bias and tyre pressures a bit before that one, and it was definitely a better run. Still lacking commitment in places. I mean, obviously fastest at the minute, but the faster boys are behind us. So, but no, overall, I'm a lot happier with that run. I think Lewis and that'll be a bit quicker, but we're getting somewhere. So
7 points behind in a title fight coming here, though.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, Lewis has had a good start to the season. We've had a good, consistent start to the season. We've been consistently second. But at the end of the day, points make prizes at the end of the year. So we just got to keep doing what we're doing. And if we can pick up some pace, that's great.
I'm going to let you go to stage 3. Enjoy.
Cheers, Paul.
Fastest through so far. Second in the points coming here. Tom Constantine. How's that going, Mike?
Yeah, all right, thanks. Yeah, just we want to get a finish. We haven't had a finish for a while, so we're just taking it steady.
Not really points, just to finish.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, there's plenty of championships we're in, but we're so far down the list. There's no point, so we're just having an enjoyable day.
Well, hopefully you do. What will this weather mean for you? Happy with that or not?
I'm happy with it. Yeah, it's better than all that hot dust on the grist.
I would agree, but I might feel differently if it rains really heavily later. We'll see.
Yeah. No, good luck.
2 down. Mike Simpson, Dale Gibbons in the Mark II. And I'll tell you what. Very quickly, Dale. Nice to see the old man's Cortina back out.
Yes, I spoke to the chap yesterday, so I think it's his first run in it, but nice to see it.
Yeah, we're excited to see it out as well. I'm off the times at the minute, so you can be looking.
Don't come in too close, Paul. Under the weather.
Are you under the weather? Right, we'll do it like this then, Andrew. How's that gone?
Yeah, enjoyable, mate.
If anyone takes a picture of me like this, it looks really odd.
You are really odd.
Okay, touche. First 2 down, happy?
Yes, yeah.
It's championship points at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just with the way I feel, mate. Just got to get through it. So go for that. See how we go. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Jamie can't escape. Jamie Lee Fox alongside. Old man's a little bit under the weather, but at least he told us. Be cursing him next week at Blighton if I was under the weather in a rally car. Haven't seen his time drop through yet to decide whether or not he's driving like he's under the weather. Registered for both the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship and the Pro Tyre Autocare BTRDA Rally Series. Of course, the Fox is in that BMW. Yeah, a little way off the pace from where we would expect. Jeff, it's all about the championship at this point.
Oh yeah, got to keep it all together. So we don't talk about championships like this is death of us. Just keep quiet, keep calm.
First 2 down and a pretty good time through that.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. It's my kind of conditions. I like it like that. So yeah, cool.
What's the plan today then? Just keep your eye on things championship-wise, but not push too hard.
Yeah. Just keep it all together. Yeah. You've got a new suspension. You've got some Riga suspension on you. So see how it goes. So it's a bit
Riga in a Mark 1. Who'd have ever thought that, eh? Jeff has got his eyes on the championship. Comes here third in the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship behind Liam Clark and James Giddings in the Rally 2 in the W13 Evo. That is a formidable position to be in championship-wise, and the rain is now coming down, so that is going to make things interesting. I'm not sure interesting is the word I'll use later on. I just said the rain's just started, hasn't it?
Yes, thank you very much. We're okay because we're in the dry, but tell you what, it's very slippy in these first 2 stages. When you see the damp on the road, it's different and it's very, very slippy. I'm trying to be careful because I've borrowed a car for the day, so I've got to get it home in one piece.
Yeah, do be careful. It's about to get a little bit more slippy though, I think, looking at that windscreen.
Yes, I think it is, but it keeps the dust down.
It does, you're right.
Yep. So it's just a shame for you guys standing outside.
No, we're fine.
Good.
Right, so what time have we got through there? I wonder. Just borrowing a car for the day. Tell you what, Duncan's put an equal 7th fastest time in through there with John alongside in the H8 car. So much for a borrowed car. He's driving it like he stole it, as they say. Tom Constantine was the fastest through here. Richard Goff, Johnny Tad Evans. I'm disappointed that time hadn't shown up on my feed while Richard was still here to tell him that. But fastest time through here for the man who has been doing this since the 70s. And that is fantastic, isn't it? Perry, we spoke to your old man earlier. I got a feel for what this was all about, but a bit of experience alongside. Just someone to egg you on, no doubt.
Yeah, egg me on, hopefully in the right direction, so plenty of revs.
Well, I like the resolve. You know, you're selling the R5, but Dad, can I borrow the Nova? I like that. It's a good approach.
I think I've damaged the gears, though. I keep getting reversed when I went first, so I don't know how much longer I'll go on for.
Dog boxes don't like that, do they?
No.
Other than that, though, going all right?
Yeah, experience. Spoiled in an R5. You have to learn how to drive in here. Yeah.
Well, good luck. We're looking forward to seeing how you do, and it could be a sign of things to come, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll the man alongside you a run for his money next time. I don't know about that. Dave Brick, a fast man in this series alongside. The time's coming in thick and fast now. Tell you what, Mickey was doing a 4th fastest time through there. That is good.
Oh, well, that's...
Did it feel as good as it is on paper?
Hey, there was a moment in there I thought, hey, this isn't so bad, but then I sort of... but there was a section in there and I thought, yeah, that's okay.
Not that many cars to go either on the entry behind you, and you've got a fair few that you've beaten there to be 4th fastest so far. What's the plan today?
Just stick at it. I'm enjoying it. That's the key. Enjoy it. Yeah, love it.
Good stuff. Phil and Mick Squires. I quoted the wrong car, didn't I?
13th fastest, Phil. Not quite as fast as Mad Mick. Died in the car and thought, oh no, wrong car. But never mind, we went with it. We styled it out, didn't we? How did that go?
She's missing, Paul. I don't know what's going on, but she wasn't too bad at the start line that time.
Yeah.
But this previous stage, well, we lost over a minute. We just had to pull over for Phil and Mick to pass. So I don't know. We'll have a look in service now to see if we can sort something out.
Well, you were 25th fastest overall through there, Neil. So not too bad through that second one, as you say.
Should be 5th.
There we go. A bit of fighting talk. We'll look forward to seeing you 5th the next time through. Then. I've got to be careful. I don't give them the nod as I shut the doors, because they're in a regroup here. It's not the normal stage end where I'm talking to them and they can just disappear off, but that's what they're used to. Give you an update on the overall two-wheel drive leaderboard shortly, as the rain starts to fall quite heavily now. Have we got a time in, gents? I haven't got it on here yet.
Time? What time you go?
Yes, I have, haven't I?
32 we're going for.
Yeah, you are. You're in 6th overall so far through here and times. Going well?
Yeah, it's first time in 80 years, so I'm still getting used to everything. Like hands device.
Tell you what, age and experience does seem to count in these forests and in this sport generally. There you go. There's Mad Mick. If you were a bit disappointed not to see him earlier, you now have Nigel Jenkins, Kaz Jenkins, Dylan Fowler Bishop, Dan Evans have just put in the first and second fastest times through here in that order. 8 seconds the difference between Nigel and Dylan. That is some going. Natalie Robinson, Sam Collis have put in a decent time through here as well. Equal 9th fastest time is 7:10 from them, but a 6:52 from Nigel and Kaz Jenkins. They are absolutely flying. Leaves them in the lead by 14 seconds of the Bronze Star here. Mr. Collis waving to let the marshals know that he's that side of the car, and crucially to let me know he's that side of the car as well. Natalie, a 9th fastest time through here. That's pretty good going. Feel all right in there?
Yeah, it is, considering we've nearly flown off the track a lot, yeah.
Mum and Dad are in there watching as well, so...
At the end, yeah.
Nice. The rain's going to come down. How's that going to affect you? Are you quite happy in the rain?
It'll have to be what it is, won't it?
I've seen you mostly on dry, dusty events, actually. We've not had a wet season, really, have we?
No, it's been dry, hasn't it?
Well, good luck. 9 fastest through there is pretty good going. Don't set off when I close the door, because I don't think you're ready, are you? Watch out, because Sam Collis has got a very special project coming up. If you would quite like a copy of Night Moves, the Road Rally book, and a new book all about Steve Bannister, and you quite fancy raising some money for the Jaffa Fund, then watch out, because Sam Collis has got a great project that you need to get involved in. Nick, how was that?
All right, Paul, yeah, good. Slippy, traction, then slippy.
You got a time in there. What was your time? Have you seen it?
No, I don't know. Don't look at them. I get so excited if I start looking at times.
You sound like Steve Ward. Have you got conferred your answers?
That's when it goes wrong.
Huey, just mouth the time to me. He won't, no. Love it. In the lovely Cossack liveried Mark II. There is the man, if you look round to your right, who could be leaving here this weekend. It's the British Historic Rally Champion for the first time in a four-wheel drive car in that Group A Mitsubishi Galant VR4, Baz Jordan. But here are the pair now who have absolutely stolen a march in the two-wheel drive field. So Matthew Stroud, Josh Carr in the Mark II going some as well. Lewis Hooper, Rhys Edwards in 3rd fastest through here. Well, you were looking for some answers in there, and my God, did you get them. You were 8 seconds clear of Dylan through there. Fastest through this stage so far.
Surprised, we used all the road. Just got away with it a couple of times. It's grip, no grip, and so, yeah, lucky, I think. But
a little bit behind on points coming into this round, but as I say, you needed the answer, and you had it in there.
Yeah, we do need it. I'm trying to keep up with these young boys now.
That makes it exciting. That is some performance for their fastest so far of all the crews through it.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes, and still as well as I say that. Nigel and Kaz Jenkins, as I say, behind on points coming into this round in the championship. The Micra of Dylan Fowler Bishop just behind them. Now into 4th fastest with a 7 minutes flat through here. Lewis Hooper, Reese Edwards. Well, the other R2 guys know that Lewis is quick, and they're all watching for his time before they commit to anything at the end of the stage. And I guess you could say rightly so. Third fastest through here. So what's Tim done? I've not seen Tim Pearce's time drop in. Tim, you happy so far?
Yeah, good. You've made it rain. It was dry in there, but
no, it's all that talking.
Yeah, no, really good. Happy. Great stage. That good fun. A few cars off in there.
Yeah. What's the plan for today? Are you looking at championship points?
Yeah, we are, but just a slow and well, not slow, but a steady, sensible run, hopefully, and keep it one piece for the next one.
Doesn't sound like a rally driver. It also doesn't sound like Tim Pearcey, but there we go. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Cheers. Andy wasn't so sure either, I could tell. Well, I'll tell you what, from being off the road on the border counties to coming here leading the points to now chasing those champions up ahead in that Nova, it is some fight today.
Yeah, it's difficult really. We're on the wrong tyres, so it's sort of struggling with grip this morning, so we're just trying...
That change now it's raining?
Yeah, it makes it worse. So we're on a harder tyre, so we just have to limp through the next two in a way and sort of just get the service and change tyres and go from here this afternoon. But now we're getting here, we're here, and that's the main thing, you know. It's all about points, and that's where it's at.
Yeah, exactly. You only lost 8 seconds through this one to Nigel and Kaz, which is damage limitation then on those tyres. So big push this afternoon.
Yeah, if we get that far, we'll be pushing this afternoon, hopefully, try and gain some time back. But yeah, we'll see how we go on these next two and then go from here, really.
There we are. The man leading the championship coming into this round. In the Bronze Star. I'm going to let these guys, I'll let you go because I think you're on the same time, but we'll catch up with you afterwards. Lewis Hooper, Reese Edwards are on the same time coming into the regroup there, which meant we couldn't grab a word, but we would have done it ordinarily, obviously. And a fast time from Matt as well. You were second fastest so far through here.
So yeah, that's pretty good then, yeah. Yeah, I think we're...
You don't look surprised, you were on it, weren't you?
No, not as much as the first one. We sent it a bit in the first one, but took a few risks. Took a few risks in the first one, but yeah.
6:54 through here, that is quick.
Right, is it? Yeah, we were unsure. It's just, you're just sort of trying to find grip and feather, you know, just feathering it, yeah.
Well, I'm sure if you could tell people where you found it, they'd quite appreciate that. You and Josh are flying.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, seemed a little surprised with that, didn't he? But I shut the door and he's... How's that gone?
That's hard work. Yeah, it's so difficult to judge a grip. One corner, turn in, lovely. Next, you're just a passenger, but it's lovely. I can't beat it. Welsh Forest rain.
Equal 7th fastest time through here for you and Robbie. That's not bad, Liam.
It's all right, yeah. We're learning the car. Not trying to race my brother who's a car behind, so yeah, it's a good day. Good day to be
like
out.
The matching family wheel arches. It's a good look.
Yeah, so you can't tell who's going two sideways, who's who.
Right, don't go as soon as I shut the door. Right. You're in a regroup. I must mention that because I think usually we do an interview, we shut the door and they're off. That's not how it works today. Liam, as you would expect, given the two's experience, has got the measure of his brother. I'm just trying to find the time. Dad just checking the heat on the tyres. Callum, you chasing your brother down?
Yeah, well, I almost wasn't in there, but yeah, that was slippy. A few hairy moments in there, but yeah, it's going okay. Maybe a bit of too hard a tyre choice, but.
What time did you do through there?
7:03, I think. I know he took a lot of time out of me on stage one.
Not a great deal. A second through there.
He took out of me?
Yeah.
You.
No, other way around.
Other way around?
Yeah.
Ah, that's better.
Oh, a second between the two brothers. That's going to get hairy later. Tom?
Oh, good boy.
It's just a second between the two boys. That's gonna be an interesting day.
Yeah, we've had an interesting week, so yeah, I knew it'd be close, but the cars are identical, so take my hat off to them. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Fabulous. Love that. Second between them through this second stage of the day. Long way to go, especially for Dad. The team watched through this second one, such is the rare luxury of having a regroup afterwards. And Baz Wheeler's got a bit of a smile on his face after that second one. Yeah, he looks happy enough. Wiping the sweat. We'll grab him just before he comes through the regroup. I don't want to walk too far down because I'm conscious of holding the marshals up, who are doing a superb job here of quite a complicated end. What was your time through there, mister?
7:08.
Yeah, it's good. You're wiping the sweat off there.
It's just a lot tougher than I thought that was going to be. Yeah, the surface is it's interesting.
Well, it's an identical time to Dave Dobson in the Manta. You probably expect to be a little further ahead, but...
Well, I don't know, like I say, it was just really hard to keep tidy. You just feel like the car was washing out all the time. So, yeah, it's just...
I think your eyes are on the historics anyway today, but I'm looking at overall stage times and it's not bad. You're there or thereabouts, 13th fastest through here.
Okay, well, we'll take that for now. Quick boys to come yet, aren't we? So we're all right. We've got our own objectives, so we'll try and stick to them. So
championship points time.
That's the one. Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
By the way, for avoidance of doubt, I'm talking to one of the quick boys when I'm talking to Baz Wheeler, so don't listen to any of that. Right. I tell you what, Kev Metcalf and Paul Barbett in this BMW have done an identical time to Baz as well. An identical time to Baz up ahead in that Mark II. That's a good time through there.
We haven't looked at any times yet, so that's good to know we're kind of about the right place then. So good, yeah. No, we've had a lot of reliability problems, so we'd really just like to get round today, but it's good to know we're on the pace a bit as well. So
13th overall through here so far. That's pretty good.
Good, thanks for that. Cheers.
Trying to get the season on track now in the E30 BMW. Is Kevin in the Pro Tyre Autocare BTRDA Rally Series, and certainly going the right way about doing that, isn't he? Well, Evans, Yurik Davies, we'll speak to him in a few moments. 4th fastest through here in the historic Spec Escort, not registered for any of the times, but here in the Melvin Evans Motorsport Mark II. And then Mike Brown with Nicola Brown alongside in the BMW behind. 3 seconds faster, 3rd fastest overall through here. It is getting faster, and we've got, as Baz Wheeler said, we've got some quick boys and girls on the way in the last few cars on this 2-wheel drive entry. Oh, well, that was some time through there. 4th fastest so far.
Very slick in there. Yeah, very slick. Just glad to get through it, really. Yeah. No, enjoying, learning again, still progressing.
I'm getting the impression from the guys like yourself who are front running through this stage that it's hard to judge where you are pace-wise. Is that because it's so slippery?
Yeah, it is. We're just going to do our own little thing today, get more seat time. Yeah.
Seems to be working for you. Oh, well, Evans doing a fab job so far. It's a very unusual looking car, isn't it? With its sort of pseudo Rally 2 arches and a colour scheme that picks them out on this BMW Compact. But I tell you what, regardless of what arches he's got on it, he's flying. You guys are flying today. 3rd fastest through here so far.
Well, the quick guys are behind me, I'm afraid.
A lot of quick guys in front of you too. But
It's been a fabulous thing to drive in the wet, I must admit. We had a bit too much front brakes on the first stage, but a bit more on the rear.
You and Nicola are doing the job, whatever it is. I bet it is quite a scary thing. It's like a side exit exhaust on that. Sounds like an almost DTM spec BMW, let alone a stage rally car. But Andy Davies, who is another of our road rally men, is now getting to grips with this glorious Wales Motorsport car, one of Marian's cars. We saw it for the first time on the Nicky Grist. Really good. test for you. First time out, last time, a few things to iron out, but how was this? Second time out in the car?
Yeah. This will be a lot more representative of the RAC, which is good really to have these conditions. It's what we came here for. It's what a lot of people came here for. I haven't been in these forests for probably 10 years now, but I don't know. That was either really slow or really okay. I don't know. Is anyone else in it slippy?
Yeah, everyone's saying it's slippy. I'm just looking for your time. It's not dropped in yet. What did you do?
All right, what do we do? 7:13. Felt really slow, but...
No, you know what, you're in the 20s through this stage.
Okay. Yeah, it's slick.
It's a long, steep learning curve as well.
Yeah. Right. Thank you.
One way to go.
Yep.
The big news from the front of the Pro Tyre Autoco BTRDA Rally Series and the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship is that Russ Thompson has stopped in the first stage in that Evo. That will be fairly decisive at this point for the results. Boyd,
Hey, Paul, you all right?
we don't see you as often as we'd like, but when we do, boy, do you do the business. That was a quick time through there.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, just the first time in a year, so just easy into it, really.
That was equal 6th fastest so far through this stage.
Okay, that's not bad. We've got the fast guys coming though, so...
Everyone says that, but there's a lot of fast guys who've already been through.
It's good, it's a really nice stage, actually, really nice stage. It's got a bit of everything, yeah.
This rain is not going to bother you, I know that.
Nah, not at all. I'm looking forward to it.
Keegan is already whooping and hollering. Don't go when I shut the door. You're in a regroup. I've accidentally set a few cars off by doing that, yeah. Well, the door shut is normally go, isn't it?
Exactly.
There we go. The flying Kiwi, Boyd Kershaw. Keegan Rees alongside a legend here in the BTRDA, former Silver Star champion. First time this season, and he is 6th fastest overall through this second stage of the day. Magnanimous of our drivers to quote how fast the drivers are behind them. But you know what? There's already been a fast few drivers through. And here's another fast man now. You guys are putting in the times today. 3rd fastest so far through this second stage.
So far, but...
we'll take magnanimous you all are, because there's a lot of quick guys already gone through.
It'll only get better, won't it? The quality will come through soon.
It's already coming to the surface, trust me. How was that?
Yeah, it was all right, yeah. Just it's very slippy into some of the corners. It's really, you've got to be very careful in there, and you can get caught out quite easily. And like I said to Pat, I can't remember any of it at all, any of this, even though I've been here numerous times, but I just can't remember any of it. It's just,
Well, it won't help that it'll look completely different this afternoon with that rain.
That's right, yeah. Rougher, no doubt.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Richard Hill, Pat Cooper are on for a fast day if that time is anything to go by. But I tell you what, this man as well, just a second behind. Equal 4th fastest through here. Will, that was some time.
Was it? Oh, yeah. It was brilliant.
There it was.
Well, unfortunately, on stage 1 we had a puncture a mile in. So, if you want to go to the forest, there's a tyre there somewhere. Yeah, shame, doesn't matter. But I enjoyed that time. So I got a good time today.
Yeah. Was it? You are at the moment. What are you through there? You are 4th fastest so far. There's a lot of cars been through.
Yeah, put the best time waking up, haven't he?
Yeah. Still sleeping and 4th fastest.
That's the main thing. And I got the legend Phil Clark next to me here.
Yeah, no, he knows his stuff, doesn't he? He's certainly an experienced pair of hands. I can see he's been changing punches. Right, I'm going to let you guys get ready to go. Phil's giving the signal. Stefan Stoof, the last man in a Mark 1 to win the Roger Robert Clark, of course. And here he is in the Welsh Forest. Stefan, how was that?
Well, good, slippery, good stage, nice stage.
A nice little bit of testing ahead of a certain event later in the year as well.
Yeah, we'll try to do as much as possible, but yeah, it's always all that travelling.
Yeah. Happy enough though, stage 1 and 2, nothing to change?
No, nothing to change.
He looks very relaxed in there, doesn't he? A man who knows these stages well, the Belgian driver in that lovely looking British historic rally car. The BHRC crew's joining us here this weekend. And this man, last time I looked, and still is the fastest so far through this stage. You know that went well, don't you?
It won't be for long, will it? We just seem to be pushing on and spinning and going nowhere. I thought we'd gone horrendous through there, if I'm honest.
You have said that actually. Yeah, they couldn't quite gauge the pace.
Yeah, the grip. Like, and you're coming into a corner and just pushing on and like waiting for it.
Well, at the moment you are fastest overall through this stage, so.
Oh well, deceiving, innit? But
I wouldn't push too much harder just in case.
That's the thing, innit? You can soon go over the line, can't you? But we'll see.
Far be it from me to give you advice.
Yeah.
Good time.
Cheers.
Good luck, guys. Cheers. I'm all right, thanks. Still fastest through the stage overall, even though. Let me just see if we got the time up. No. Yes. Owen's 10th fastest through here. Going okay? Struggling a little?
Struggling, big time. I can't get a rhythm. It's probably in the wrong tyre compound. I know the boys is all probably on it, but the car not turning and I just can't get no confidence.
Interestingly, standing here, normally I hear that from the guys that aren't putting in the times, but everybody said it, regardless of whether they're at the front or the back or the mid.
No, I don't know. I can't get comfortable. I suppose this is only my second rally this year, but it's definitely, it knocks the confidence anyway.
Big stages too. Good luck for the rest. Long way to go.
Cheers.
Rory McCann alongside. But yeah, they are big stages, but you would have heard a few of our drivers say how they are struggling. It's a while since we've seen, well, a while at least since we've chatted to Sasha at the end of the stage. Another new Wales Motorsport car, and beautiful it is as well, Sasha.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, very, very pleased with the car. First time it's turned the wheel was on the start line. So yeah, yeah. Getting a bit rusty.
What was your time through there?
Figuring it out. I don't know through there. We weren't very good through there. What was the time through there?
7:01.
7:01.
Well, you are 15th fastest overall through there. That is not bad at all for the first time in the car.
Well, yeah.
What's the plan?
Just to get through today, treat it like a test. Yeah, really enjoying it, actually. Really enjoying being back. It's good fun.
Good to see the smiles, and it's good to see you back. And that is another glorious build from Myron's team, isn't it? Look at it. Just look at how low these cars sit inside the arches. Back in the day, a Forest Escort would have a good inch or so clearance between the tyre and the arch in a lot of cases. The suspension development that's gone on with these historic spec cars, they can sit what looks so low and still cope with the conditions in these stages. That's the thing that blows my mind with these new historic spec cars. They are formidable machines, and the development just keeps on coming. Historic in essence, but in very many ways very modern in thinking. I think that is fair. Rudy is 10th fastest through here. How was the grip in there, Rudy?
Yeah, not a lot of it. Yeah, there's a lot of cars off on some of the square bends, so yeah, it's indication it's pretty slippery. Drive is along in it, and then the first sort of real rains.
Yeah, well, it's going to change a bit for the afternoon as well.
Yeah, I think so. That might improve it a little bit, if you know what I mean. It's you know, your head's telling you dry.
Yeah. Well, you've got the 10th fastest time overall through here so far, so
yeah, it's all right.
Not too bad. Rudy, fairly happy and just accepting that the conditions are pretty tough through this second stage, but it is interesting, isn't it? If you've watched these reactions from the stage end for years, you will see that normally you get to the sharp end of the entry, you get to the leaders, and they tend to know that they've put a good stage time in, but the grip is so inconsistent in this second stage particularly. That's just not happening. Michael, you look like you've been working hard in there. What was the time?
What's the time, you know? Not sure. It was a good stage though. I'm not sure what the time was. 6:57. 6:57.
6:57. Okay, so it was a fairly good time then, wasn't it? Happy with that?
Oh yeah, delighted. We haven't been out in about 16 months, so we're just out for a quick. Can we? We'll never be near the boys in the top 10, like, but we'll be hopefully not.
You're 13 positions away from them in this second stage. So it's not too shabby considering. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Cheers, Fred. Thank you.
Some of these guys not fighting here for championships, just here to get a bit of a strategic testing. You heard it earlier from a number of the drivers. This is the closest they'll get to a Roger Robert Clark test. in competitive conditions. First time Michael's been out on the stage for a while, 13th fastest through this second stage. It's not bad going. This is where the rain really does come though. You can see it probably on the camera, you can see it in the stage with Phil Bramell. And it is going to be tricky for the front-running two-wheel drive cars through here now, and in fact it could just level things out a little bit. Those who needed a bit of extra time are going to get it in this stage.
You right, Paul?
Ian, how was that?
All right, yeah, not too bad, considering I've been out of practice because we haven't done much since the Riponian, so a few little problems, so but it's nice to get back out there. But
what time did you get through there?
What did we do there, Steve?
6:47.
6:47.
Fifth fastest through here so far, so that rain's not slowing anyone down.
Oh, it's not too bad then, is it?
No, it's not. That could just improve things actually as well for those who are on the right tyres expecting a bit of rain. They could come just in time for them. What has Reece Yates done? Good to see Reece in a Mark II. You're a bit like Brad Pitt in the F1 movie. Every time I see you, you're in a different car doing some kind of different event. How was that one?
Yeah, good. Yeah, enjoying it. Yeah, I mean, the rain's coming down now, obviously, but yeah, just getting into it step by step, and it's nice to be back.
You did a 9th fastest time through here so far. Are you on the right tyres for the rain?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it feels good.
Good to see you back. Reece Yates, Alex Lee alongside. And see what I mean by some of the difference in where the wheels sit in the arches. You can just see on Reece's car there on the arches that the wheels are just sitting further down the arch. There's a gap, clear gap between, but some of these modern build historic cars are just so well set up. Reece and Alex out to take on Masonent. Meanwhile, the man who this morning was harvesting and this afternoon is rallying. It's a good job you had a late start time, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good fun, but there's a lot going on.
What was your time through there, Rob?
6:44. 44.
Third fastest through there, and the rain's already coming down.
Yeah, it's slippy. The throttle was sticking on the first stage, so we sorted that. But yeah, it's just keep it neat and tidy, really. There's a bit more to come, but yeah, we're all right where we are.
What's easier to drive, a Combine or a Mark II?
Well, I'll be honest, I haven't driven much tractors lately, but yeah, rally car's better.
There we go. I was hoping he'd say that, given he's sat in a rally car. But Robert Goff, Jack Bowen alongside. Oh, thank you. Producer Wayne, you going to stand there and hold it as well? No, he's not. Right, going to juggle an umbrella and a microphone now because I still need the times in front of me. Now, this is quite a crucial one for both British Historic Rally Championship points and the Pro Tyre Autocare BTRD8 Rally Series for David Henderson. Now, what was the time? Ocean Price has put a time in fastest through this stage. I've got to be really careful not to bash anyone's car now with this umbrella. How was that?
It's just difficult, the conditions. You know, on the first stage there was slippy stuff and there's dry stuff. I just couldn't get into it. There it's just very slippy everywhere. Can't get into it.
You say that, I mean, you were 7th fastest overall through here so far. As far as the points go in the championship, slipped away a little bit on the Nicky Grish. You need the points today.
Yeah, I do. I mean, everything I'm doing is trying to prepare me for the RAC. So
yep.
I'm enjoying being in the championship, but the championship is a consequence of that. So.
Yeah. Well, this is about the best test you can have right now.
Yeah, thank you.
Bring the rain on for those people doing a Roger Albert Clark test here on the Woodpecker. I'm not sure. I'll tell you what. Ocean Price just comes into the finish here. Casually drives in, having put a fastest time in by 13 seconds from Dan Mennell. Nick Elliott, Dave Price in the glorious 131 Abarth. 3rd fastest through here. As David said, and a number of our crews have said, it is a test for the Roger Albert Clark, enjoying being part of these championship battles, but having a test in these conditions, in these stages, is invaluable data. But if you're as nerdy as me, you will have seen Rob Goff's car, let's say an older generation Mark II in modern terms, really high up, lots of ground clearance. Paul Barrett's going to have to shoot. Paul, very quickly, all good?
Yeah, just a bit rusty. Need a bit more time in the seat, but happy enough.
But the rain should help.
Yeah, they'll try anyway. No, they need to be dry.
Okay. Paul Barrett would prefer it dry. It ain't gonna happen today, folks. We're gonna get a lot of this rain now, and we're all gonna be juggling an awful lot at the stage end. We're gonna be live right through this second stage of the day. The four-wheel drives are up next in correct seeded order. Fastest car first, or so Elliot Payne will hope. Dan, you're right in there and fighting.
Sure, mate.
You're right in there and fighting today already.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. No, it's bloody slippy, I can tell you that. And no, I was surprised to be where the times are, to be fair, Paul. And yeah, fingers crossed it stays like this and let's be on.
You are second fastest through the stage so far, behind Oshan.
Are we? Deal with that.
I hope you admire my multitasking holding the umbrella without damaging any car roofs, while also checking the results. Tell you what, this man here has certainly done the business so far. Wow, 13 seconds clear through here of the rest of the field so far.
Yeah, happy. I didn't really enjoy it that much. The first stage was, it was nice flow to it, but I don't know what it was because of the weather or whatever made it slipperier, but I just didn't get the same rhythm. But
everyone said that so far, and normally you can tell when someone's done a good stage time, but it must be that slippery in there, you can't tell the pace.
Yeah, no, we were dead careful. I even backed off at one point because we'd put the heated screen on, then switched it off. And then I had to sort of switch it on again, but there's so many switches, you want to make sure you get the right one.
Well, we all know why you're here, and that is an ominous sign indeed. Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Early days for Oshan Price, former British Rally champion, here for an RAC test. And that Wales Motorsport car has had some action today, but you can see what I mean. Just point the camera at the front. How low those arches sit on top of the wheels in those cars. I'm gonna speak to Myron and get all nerdy after this event and find out what that's all about. It's such a setup. Nick, fast through there, but there's some fast competitors today.
Yeah, we had a bad stage when we punched it halfway through, so limped out, so lost a load, so that's game over really, but we'll see if we can sort of claw back somewhere reasonable. Yeah. But that run wasn't too bad, but it's getting slippy now.
Well, you were third fastest through there, and given you've had the rain to contend with, it's not too shabby, is it?
Yeah, so yeah, we're fairly happy with that. If we can get back into sort of top 3 times, we'd be happy, yeah.
Good stuff. And here is the man who, you heard me talking to Matt Cotton from the British Historic Rally Championship earlier. This could be, I'm gonna let him open that because I'm struggling. This could be later today, the first British Historic Rally Champion in a four-wheel drive car. Baz, Group A is coming, is it here yet?
Not yet, mate, it's miles and miles away. I think it's in someone else, not me today, definitely. Definitely not feeling it today.
Time through there?
Don't know. What was it, Arvo?
Happy enough though?
Happy enough, yeah.
720. Yeah, a little way back, but it's all about keeping it on the road today, isn't it?
Exactly. That's the thing. Keep it on the road and
that could often be more easier said than done. Good luck, Baz Jordan, Arwell Jenkins in the glorious Group A Galant VR4. The car that we first saw Wayne Sisson come out in, and it has now done the business for Baz so far in the historics. All he's got to do today is finish, and he's going the right way about doing that as things stand. What a glorious looking bit of kit that is. Just if you just point the camera just down there at the ribbed sides on the body of the Galant VR4, you could be stood on the RAC in 92, 91, couldn't you? With the mud on the side of those Michelin graphics and those rally artworks, stripes that make those cars so iconic. Right, the four-wheel drives making their way through now into the stage finish here in 7-way 1. It is exceptionally wet now here in Hafren in mid Wales, and these are proper rally conditions. These are proper Roger Albert Clark conditions. Hey, the girl did good through there.
Was she all right? Yeah, I thought she was a little bit off it, but she'll be all right, I think.
I think she's where she needed to be pace-wise. Sam seemed quite happy. These are proper Roger Albert Clark conditions for those doing a test, aren't they?
I don't know about walking in there for me though, man. I think I'm better in service having a burger or something, Paul, or a cup of tea.
Or in a rally car, Matthew.
Yeah, maybe later in the year.
See you there. See you in Yorkshire. Matthew Robinson, a man who doesn't need any introduction, here supporting daughter Natalie with wife Christina. Christina and Natalie doing a lot more competing so far this season than Matthew, just taking the back seat and supporting the girls who are doing a great job. Natalie was a character, isn't she? Just like her old man. This is good to see. Right. Have we got times through? We should have. Can I see them in the rain? That is anyone's guess right now. Well, at the moment, in that crucial battle for the Pro Tyre BTRDA Rally Series lead, Matthew Hurst and Declan Deere have taken 10 seconds out of Elliot Payne and Patrick Walsh through 2. 16 seconds now the gap. Elliot about to tell us perhaps that he's struggling a little bit. But wander down. Find out what's going on inside the Hooch Rally 2 Fiesta. Right, let's juggle this without damaging your roof. Struggling a little bit for pace in there.
Yeah, it's that slipper, we just couldn't get any grip really, and I think we just need to alter some bits on setup. I think we're far too hard really. Yeah, we dropped a lot of time through there again.
Championship-wise, the points are important this weekend because the dominance that we saw last season isn't there. You've got a lot of competition.
Yeah, we do. We've just got to concentrate this afternoon, get the car changed, and then go for it.
Sounds good to me. Elliot Payne going for it is a very mouth-watering prospect indeed, isn't it? I tell you what, it must be absolutely drenched in that stage now because it is. There are big puddles, lots of standing water down here on the stop line. So Matthew Hurst's old man. I'm not going to shake your hand because I haven't got one to shake, but proud dad so far because that's a good performance 2 stages in, but the conditions are getting bad.
It looks terrible. It looks terrible, but I don't know how he's doing. How is he doing?
He is leading by 16 after 2. Yeah, he took 10 out in there.
It's just, I know.
I know. Nervous?
We're nervous. We're very, very nervous, Paul.
Going well so far. I'll let them move down a little bit. Sorry? Are you moving them down?
Yeah, can do.
We'll let them move down and then I'll grab a word with our rally leader. Well, I don't want to say anything too much too soon, but so far, so good.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the times, Paul, but the feeling in the car's good. It's very challenging today, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Would you rather me not say?
No, I'd like to know, yeah.
You're leading by 16 after that one. You took 10 out in there.
Good news. Look, it felt good, so I'm happy with that, yeah.
Good. You're the first competitor so far who's told us it felt good and you're on the pace, whereas everyone else has really struggled to know where the pace is.
I think if you've done your homework here, you know these stages are going to be slippy if it rains, so I was expecting it. And clearly it's helped, hasn't it? So, yeah.
Good luck for the rest, a long way to go.
Cheers, Paul.
The championship fight is on though, isn't it? Well, Daniel Sagala said the battle is back on here. It's good to see you out.
Yeah, thank you. It's not my day. I've had an awful morning, but yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. What's been the struggle so far?
We had an overshoot in the first stage, had to reverse and all that shit, and then on second stage I couldn't get the mist off the front screen. Driving blindfolded, so yeah, not my day, but I'm here, I'm happy, I'm smiling.
Good stuff, that's what we like to see, and back here with us in the BTRDA as well. Tom, former runner-up in the Junior WRC Series, joining us for a rare outing here in Wales. How was that?
Yeah, classic conditions, wet, fog,
rain, everything. Really amazing stages, but just getting used to the new car and quite different.
What I love is the massive grin on your face despite those, as you say, classic conditions.
Oh yeah, real tricky stuff as usual, but it's nice to do stages that I started in, and yeah, getting used to the car. Had a few maybe high-speed spins and came out of it the right side up, so we're here and 2 more to go.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you.
Tom Williams, a rear outing, and it's going well so far in the Skoda. Haven't got times in front of me, simply because it is so wet here and I am juggling them, but no, it's still nothing through just yet for Tom, actually.
Wow, conditions like these. Fun, exciting. I wasn't saying that at the end of the first stage. But no, that stage was brilliant. Loved it. Loved every minute of that one.
Chris in the car as well. He's not had that many events in the last year or so. He's been enjoying other delights in life instead.
That's it. Yeah. No, he's out to blow the cobwebs off. So I think the times look all right, do they?
What was your time through there? I've not got it.
6:10.
6:10.
Yeah, push your third fastest through there.
That'll do. Yeah, we said if we could hold our seeding, we'd be happy. So,
guys, good luck. One way to go.
Thank you.
It is. I keep saying it, but it is all about the championship battle at this point. Now I have got the time through. Let's forgive the times for being a little bit flaky, because we're going to be a little bit flaky by the end of today. I can tell you. Sixth fastest for you through there, getting back into it.
I here struggled with commitment just and rhythm. It's tricky there this morning, this afternoon now, but we need to stay at it just.
We've heard that all day and now it's even wetter.
You just could be caught out so handy, so we'll try to stay in the middle of the road as best we can.
Good luck.
Thanks,
You can tell, can't you, that Viv has been working ever so hard in there. Sixth fastest through there. I'll wait for Dan to move up in the regroup. And then grab a word. So Matthew Hurst, Declan Deere lead the way. 16 seconds the gap. Back to Elliot Payne, Patrick Walsh. Still not got a time for Liam Clark, interestingly enough, although the time he set through there should be good enough. Should be good enough. For third. What time have we got for Dan? He's currently Dan, tricky conditions.
Very tricky, very slippy. It's caught a few people out so far. We made a bit of a setup mistake. We kept on the same as what we had on Nicky Grist, and the conditions are very different. So survive now, get back to service, try and put a good setup into it, and then go again in the afternoon and see where we are then.
Well, 10th fastest through there so far. So
that's good. Very backed off, just sensible.
Given the issues and the decision that he was talking about, that's not too shabby, is it? James Giddings up next, leading the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship coming into this round, and also throwing himself into the battle of the Evos here in the Pro Tyre BTRDA Rally Series. So quite some drive needed in these conditions to do the giant killing that we see from the Evo guys, but never rule them out. What was your time through there?
6:38.
We lost. We spun in front of your cameras, I think.
Pushed you inside the top 10 through there so far at least.
We dropped like.
Championship leader coming into this round.
Yeah, I know. It'd be tough to keep hold of, but I mean, we're gonna.
I know.
Yeah, very tough.
Is the pressure on?
Yeah. But I love these conditions, so it's just getting used to them again after all the dust, isn't it?
There we go. After all the dust, I talked to Natalie Robinson about that, didn't I? We've had a very dusty season. The last year of rallying has been extremely dusty. So, yeah, getting used to these conditions is one way of putting it. Alex Vassallo comes here, second in the championship, in the Pro Tire Autocare BTRDA Rally Championship. And he has now put in, what on earth? He has put a time in. You are fastest by 17 seconds overall so far through there.
I don't think I was. There can't have been.
5:38 for you through there.
We went off on the first stage, at the back end of the first stage. We had a bit of a go in
Sorry,
there. But
on that stage.
all right, okay. I'd be surprised, but it felt all right in there in the second one.
Yeah, I saw you further down the leaderboard. I wondered what had happened through that first one.
5 minutes, 6 minutes, trying to get out of the ditch. Spectators helped, thankfully, so.
Just about getting as many points as you can now to that championship battle.
It is. Frustrating morning, but we'll go again.
Checking the time, but you find yourselves in a championship battle the first time back after a long time out in a Rally 2 car against tough opposition. It must be quite pleased to be coming here second in the championship.
Yeah, coming here second in the championship. Did not expect that at all at the beginning of the year. I thought realistically somewhere around the top 5 I'd have been happy with, to break into the top 5. So yeah, second coming here, very happy.
Fair play, keep it on the road. So that explains why Vassallo is so far down the road. But clawing time back, if that time is correct, 5:38 through there is what the times are showing. 17 seconds faster than our rally leaders through that second stage. That is ominous pace through there. Right. Just gonna refresh my times. Apologies if I don't have the times in front of me for some of these drivers, because refreshing, holding an umbrella and the results in front of me all at the same time is quite the tall order, I can tell you. Right, Alistair Ginley, what's he done through here? Eighth fastest through the stage of 6:34, to remind you. It's a 5:38 for Alex Vassallo. What time are you going on, Alistair? 17. Oh, you better go. Right, so that's the joys of the regroup. I'm waiting for drivers to come through, and some of them are leaving it until they're in. Well, it's good to see Nick back on these stages. How are you finding it?
Bloody slippy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just taking it steady and just not making any silly errors.
Everyone else has told me there's loads of grip. I'm joking.
On the wrong tyres then.
No, it's been slippery right the way through for everybody.
It's entertaining for sure.
Yep.
There's a lot of cars having problems, so yeah, keep it on the island.
Good plan. Cheers. Nick Elsmore, Rob Fagg alongside for this weekend. And that Evo is going to have some work to do in these conditions today. Bob Morgan behind. What has he done through here? 10th fastest so far. A 6:36 for Bob Morgan. Currently 7th overall. I'm going to... Bob, it's a quick time through here. You hooked in quite quickly.
I thought that was a slow time. It was all over the place.
No, it's good.
Oh, well, that's pleased me.
10th overall fastest through here.
We'll take that. We'll take that every day.
7th overall on the leaderboard so far.
Oh, well, that's better than we thought, to be honest. So, yeah, I'll just keep going along quietly then, basically.
Is that the plan today?
That's what I thought we were doing. So, yeah, we're happy with that. I'm surprised, to be honest, because I thought it was very slow. Very slow.
It's going to be one of those days, I think. These conditions are going to be pretty tricky this afternoon.
Well, let's see if we can keep it on the road this time.
Yes. That will always help, of course. Doesn't want to repeat of last time out. I'm going to put my umbrella down. Get a quick word with Pat Naylor in Lawrence in just a second. I'll dump my umbrella on the floor. The rain just easing off, giving us a slight reprieve. It could be false sense of security though. Pat, how did that go?
Pretty well, really. Obviously, everyone said it's slippy. It was. Trying some new tyres out with more open pattern seemed to go well. Just need those two stages to get ourselves back into it after the Nicky Grist.
Yeah.
And it's been a while since obviously we've done some wet forestry, so it was good fun. saw Russ off. Guy doesn't get any luck, does he? So we just need to keep it on track. But
I'm going to let you go because you've got to go.
Thank you.
Right, so he's 1 second behind James Giddings. The idea being to try and catch up with James. He's going the right way about that, but at the moment there is a 7-second gap between the pair. How good does that sound?
Yeah, it's good fun that was. Look at my brake pedal.
Oh God, it's right to the floor. how much of the stage did you do with your brake pedal to the floor?
I think for the last couple of miles, the brakes went, but yeah, it's good stage.
Yeah, you put in a 15th fastest time through there, Jeff, despite that.
Oh, really? That's probably what I need to do, not brake so much.
Brakes are overrated, clearly. Yeah. Right. That is going to be a tough Evo 6 to drive back because he's got Maisnant, Tereneg up next before service. Got to limp that Evo 6 through. How good does it look, doesn't it? Just to give you an idea of pace, Ocean Price, Dale Furness in that historic Escort are currently 6th fastest overall through this stage. And that's with a lot of our top BTRDA and Welsh competitors through. How was that?
Good, yeah. Yeah, second half was better. First half was very slippy, and then second half more grip. So it's just 1 minute it's raining, next minute it stops, and yeah, it's just good conditions, challenging.
Rally conditions.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's at least there's no dust. That's the main thing.
Yeah, well, yeah. We've had a dusty season. We were talking about that earlier. What's the plan for you and Emma today? Just keep it on the island.
Just keep trying to, obviously we're trying to keep our pace up, but we had a bit of a do on the flying finish on the first stage and bounced off bank luckily, and just reminded us how slippy it was. But yeah, it's good.
Looking to get away with it, some weren't. John and Emma with a decent time through, although I've lost it now. I had it and I've lost it. David, happy enough?
Well, it's a bit slippery now, but yeah, it's we're in the game. There's a lot who aren't. Even our car in front of us has just gone off big time, and we had to almost check he was okay before we carried on.
Who was that?
Number 20.
Are they off?
Yeah, they're well off. They're not continuing. Yeah. But yeah, no, we're being slightly cautious, but we're in the game, and we can go better, I'm sure. I don't know how we doing.
I was just looking for your time. It's not dropped through. What time did you get there?
6:56.
Yeah, we can hang on for 24.
Times are a bit hit and miss today.
Yeah, don't worry. It doesn't matter anyway.
Do another minute and hang on for 24.
But yeah.
Push you back in about 30th on that stage.
Oh, okay.
Right. So Peter Bayliss then, according to David Tomlin, he's off and quite far off. Is this a day for bravery?
Well, bravery would be stupidity, really. There's a lot of very slippery. The last stage was more consistent slippery, which is okay, but the first stage, I just wasn't sure where we were. I thought I got a flat tire to be honest, about a mile in. Yeah. So a lot of attrition. But
championship points to be made today.
Well, we need some because we haven't done a finish yet this season. So today is about finishing, and the times are what they are.
There we go.
Thank you.
Especially in this class, the championship points are going to be important today because it's so close normally that any attrition around you will make a big difference. Colin Griffiths, Mark Morgan there, all DNFs so far this season need some points on the board. They need some points on the board, and they'll be hoping they come their way. But they've got to keep it on the road first, and you have heard from our competitors so far just how tricky it is. Matthew Hurst, Declan Deer still lead the way then. 16 seconds clear of reigning Gold Star champion Elliot Payne, Patrick Walsh, who still comes here leading the championship, but only just. Liam Clark, Chris Williams currently in 3rd overall. ...19 seconds back from Payne. but crucially for them, 2 seconds ahead of Dan Sigurdarsson and Asta Sigurdottir in 4th overall. Tom Williams, Michael Gilby on Tom's welcome return to these stages, currently in 5th overall. Viv Hamill behind him, then Bob Morgan, Alistair Ginley, Dan O'Brien and Steve Pawson, who we are about to speak to. So Liam Clark's time finally dropping through and confirming what he thought he knew, which is always useful. Martin Andrews, Steve Greenhill here, just stopping further back in the... The marshals just need them to pull down further in the regroup, so I won't encourage them to stay where they are by going and speaking to them where they are just now. Martin, you happy enough?
Yeah, boy, getting half slippy out there. Just treacherous, but that's all right. The main thing is to keep them on the island, shiny side up.
I also heard from a few competitors that if you expect them to be slippery, actually they're ideal conditions for this stage.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, same for everybody, so to a certain extent, but there's a few people off, I have to say.
What time through there?
I've no idea. You need to see the man who's in charge.
Just looking down, I'm only getting some
yeah, we're just taking it easy. We had loads of problems with the car over the last year or so, and just trying to get to the finish. So we're doing all right.
Not much danger of dust here.
Keep it going. Fingers crossed.
Good stuff. That's the plan. Martin seems quite happy, doesn't he? Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship. Points on offer here for anyone who gets to the end and respects those conditions. I'm pleased to say, as far as we're concerned, the rain has abated ever so slightly. It's just spitting now, but that won't really make any improvements in the stage for those who didn't want it wet today and don't really want to be pushing in a lot of standing water, and there will be a lot of standing water now on that stage. There already was under the trees in this second stage of the day. So that's only going to get worse as the day goes on, but you can see, if you look now just down here at the finish, just how much standing water we've got just down here, and this is fairly smooth concrete into that stage. As we've heard so far from quite a few, it is going to be treacherous. Osian Price's pace out there in that historic Wales Motorsport Mark II on his pre-Roger Albert Clark test is ominous as hell for anybody around him. 6th overall he was through this second stage, and that is with the top competitors, the fastest competitors and the championship leaders here in the Pro Tyre Autocare BTRDA and the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship through the stage. And like many others, couldn't quite sense the grip enough. Steve Pawson just comes through the regroup. They're stopping further up. I can't stretch the microphone antenna that far. So we'll just wait for them to come down. They're going to need to come down anyway, because there's Chris Greenhill, James Greenhill alongside, that you see in the Subaru, just waiting to come into the regroup area now. Give you an update on the next few stages shortly, and also on the Mini Rally Challenge. Speaking of which, we have a recovered Mini Rally Challenge car just making its way out of the stage here. He's already out of the regroup. These guys on their time. How's that gone through there?
Not so bad. First stage, we steamed up, so an absolute shocking time. Second stage, not so bad. Inconsistent, it's carnage in there, absolute carnage in there. Inconsistent, offline, there's no grip at all, but not so bad, not so bad.
What time are you waiting for? 31? I'm just making sure I'm not holding you up. It's one of those days where you could pick up some positions by keeping it on the road.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the idea, absolutely. I want to have a steady run. The first one was a little bit disappointing, like I say, because I couldn't see anything, but yeah, keep it tidy, keep it on the lines, should be good.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I will give you some more times shortly. That was Adam Durston Hillier. Chris Davies alongside. Jack, have you been over?
We have been a bit over, yeah. It was all going so well. Perfect flow. Notes were perfect, everything. Just come to fast free right and just lost the front end and over she went. Yeah, so rebuild and go again for Trafford.
Yeah. Right, you're only on Mini Rally Challenge time today, aren't you? So just the first 4.
Yeah, well, we actually entered the full rally, but oh well. It's game over for us today, but we'll be back stronger and better.
No seat time later?
No, it's too damaged. There's too much damage to it now, so...
Gutted for you and Lucy. Jack Birch, Lucy Gutteridge. We did wonder why we hadn't seen them early, didn't we? That would be why. Peter, somebody told me you were off in that stage, but I'm pleased to see you here.
Oh, no, there's not another Evo off in there. I don't know which one it was, but it wasn't me, luckily. There's a lot going on in there. It's slippy, it's everything's changing all the time, and it's very
good day for championship points, you might say.
Any points will be good at this point, I think. It's it'll be just try and keep it on the road. But yeah, so there's a lot of people off in there.
Pete Elkins may be off because I'm trying to work out who it was then in that case.
Number 20.
Yeah, well,
it's Evo.
My entry list is 20, which is why I thought it was.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's in there. Number 20. Yeah. So it's Evo. Yeah. No, he's off big in the side. I think
we're going to let you get on. Peter Bayless, Paul Godden, to adjust what I said earlier, are still running, I'm delighted to say. And, well, they'll be even more delighted than I am with that, clearly. I'm going to risk walking further back to just catch work. Of all the competitors who won't be put off by these conditions, it's someone who's done these stages in these conditions many times before now.
You're perfectly right there many times. I couldn't tell you where we are now, though. I did Haffron back in the 80s when there was a 28-mile stage. Done it in the rain and the snow.
That's thinking, a 28-mile stage.
Oh, no, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was in Escort days. But yeah, that was a bit slippier than one gave it credit for, but it was slippy in places where one wasn't expecting it to be slippy. There's quite a few cars off in there.
What time did you guys do through there, Bob?
I haven't a clue. How many? 6:55. Is that?
Keep it on the road.
Hey, I intend to be there at the finish.
That surprises me, actually. I thought Wood would have done Haffron a lot more recently than that. A little bit of damage to the front end of that Subaru, but I think it's just a bit, possibly just a little bit of ditch hooking going on there. John, the car's in one piece. That's more than can be said for some.
Yeah, it's tricky in there. Yeah. Really slippy. Yeah. Ditch hook.
Fun tricky or horrible tricky? Nice. You heard what I said there. Well, I wasn't talking about your car. Look.
Oh right, okay. I thought he was. I thought
yours is fine. It was
how rude. I don't think it'd been off.
Woog's got a little bit of bumper damage, but that's it.
Oh, was he? Oh, yeah. Well, that's Woog, isn't it?
Where's your fight today?
Oh, I haven't really got. I'm just out for fun. Yeah. I guess if I beat Woog, I'll be happy.
What time did you put in through there?
3 minutes, Dad.
3 minutes, you said?
No, it wasn't, sorry.
No, you didn't.
6:46.
We tell her.
6:40.
6.
Looking for Woog's time, that's not in either. Right, anyway, I'm going to let you go because you're near the end of your grieve group. So the last of the cars has passed you in the stage, which means we will continue here at the stage end till we get to the end. But I tell you what, it is going to be an interesting day today, isn't it, after what we've seen here in just 2 stages? Would you agree with that? An interesting day ahead?
Interesting day, that was very... I'm looking where the L plates are going.
Do you need some space for them?
I thought it was that slippy or I was driving that badly, but there are quite a few off in there, and yeah, hard to get back into it on something like that, but really good stages, really enjoyable.
How long is it out?
Oh, I've done one event, did the Moonraker in Ireland earlier the year,
Yeah, so
but that's it.
A little bit different to this.
A bit different, yeah. I brought the car brought the Irish rain with it, because it's come from Belfast.
Well, that's good, because everyone's been blaming me so far. I haven't got a time through from you yet, but I'm sure it will come. Right, good luck.
Thank you.
One event in Ireland so far for John Brazier at Lily Innes. And coming here 8th in the championship leaderboard in the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship is Colin Minton with Jordan Joins alongside. He looked chilled yesterday, still looks too chilled. Guys, you've got a championship battle on your hands, and these conditions are the sort of conditions where you can pick up some valuable points.
We hope so. We've got a car now. It's not upset any longer. Now I'm not driving an R2T. It's now happy. So yeah, we're going to have a bit of a push this afternoon probably.
Tough year reliability-wise. This car's always been really good to you as well.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but I think we're back on top of it now with some help from some other people. So yeah, we'll just push now.
What was your time through there, Colin?
I have no idea.
What time are you going on? 37?
37, yeah.
Enough time for Jordan to work out then?
Yeah.
Right. Good luck for the rest of the day. Long way to go.
Later. See you.
Colin Minton, Jordan Joins. I've lost all hope of following times here. Keith, what a day to be rallying.
Oh, loving it. It's a bit slippery out there, mind. There's a lot of cars off.
But you're smiling.
Oh, I'm loving it, yeah, it's really good. A bit different than last time we met, wasn't it? It's a bit cooler today.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, go well.
What's the plan today?
Again, like last time, just get out, enjoy it, and, you know, no pressure. So just enjoy it and get a finish, really.
What time did you get through there, just to give me a feel?
Well, not a clue, I felt. What was it? And what did we get?
What time?
I don't ask him, I don't just...
The last one?
You haven't done it yet, look.
7:20.
7:20?
Not bad.
Not bad?
Not bad. We are nearing the end of this second stage. Join us just after 2 o'clock this afternoon for action from the second running of this 7-way stage, when I'm sure things will look very different indeed. Rob, what did you do through there?
Yeah, pretty good. It's all right. Yeah, getting the hang of it.
What time did you get?
Don't know.
Ash?
He's on it.
He's not.
Might be 13:31.
13:31.
There's a lot off in there, though. Yeah.
What's the plan today then, apart from keeping it on the road?
Trying to keep up with him.
There we go. There's a battle to be had then, isn't there?
Oh, 7:46. There, 1:30.
No, I was letting him wait.
1:31 was the time.
Nice, good. Well done, guys. .736 through here then for Rob and Ash Aslett in the Subaru. A bit of a battle of their own with Keith Gapper. Don't forget, if you want a bit of entertainment, before we get to... I'll follow that in a second. No, Jeff's got to go. Jeff, a man who knows these stages well in various cars. Escorts, Metros. To name but a couple of experience inside that Evo. Just having some kind of struggle inside there, actually. There were some hand gestures going on, and I will leave them to get on with that. Yeah, if you do want some entertainment today, then check out the feature with Richard Goff that's just gone live on the Special Stage social media.
How are we?
You like been working hard in here.
It's a bit slippy in there.
Yeah.
There's cars off everywhere, isn't there?
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah. Well, we're still here. We're not going mad.
What time did you get, Chris?
I haven't got a clue.
That's his job.
7:29.
Slow.
I'd considering the conditions. Where's your fight today?
What's my what, sorry?
Where's your fight today?
Just to get a few more points in the ANWCC. We're currently 3rd overall, so it'd be nice to... No, we're 5th overall, so it'd be nice to get up to 3rd or 2nd, but I see there's a few gone out, but it depends who's there at the end of the day, doesn't it?
Good luck. Last car on the road for us today, which means that is the end of our live broadcast from the second stage here at the Phil Price Memorial Woodpecker Stages Rally. Round 4 of both the Pro Tyre AutoCare BTRDA Rally Series and the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship. If you head to the social media for each of those championships, you'll get up-to-date leaderboards. Meanwhile, I'll tell you what, when you look at the leaderboard out front, it is a fast day to be Matthew Hurst and Declan Deer. 2 more stages to go before the end of the loop and a service regroup before heading back out onto the same loop of stages we had this morning. But it is going to look very different this afternoon, and hopefully the rain will just be kind enough to us to allow us to juggle everything we need to here at the stage end for you. We hope you enjoyed that action in the stage and some reaction here at the stage end. We'll be back at just after 2 o'clock for stage 6 here from Mid Wales.